One more time. Welcome, 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 and welcome. This is the I don't normally go back to back in one day, but I'm feeling it. How you doing? I see Fly Trader is on the panel. Wow, Fly Traders is on the panel. We're gonna have an open panel discussion that is gonna be amazing. An open panel discussion, and it can get very deep. Some of this stuff doesn't apply to you. Everybody don't have children, okay? Everything does not apply to you, okay? So for those who get in their feelings, this segment may not be for you. I want you guys to understand that we're talking on experiences of people, okay? We do know that the singer, the gospel singer, Kirk Franklin, had a moment with his son. He had a moment with his son, and everybody is, it's all over social media. Everybody's talking at the man. This is why I tell you guys, stop that religious BS. You are, before you start talking religion, you are a man in the flesh. Before you start talking religion, you are a man in the flesh. I don't want to hear nothing about white Jesus, because you are a man or a woman in the flesh. That means you are capable of making mistakes. You are capable of not being perfect. Okay? Now, I ain't no defender of no Kirk Franklin. I don't follow that full gospel BS, but on this segment, I have to agree with Kirk Franklin, because you have some disobedient, ungrateful seeds. Some people have some ungrateful, no, all the things that you have done for your seed, and we have some ungrateful people that's supposed to be your children. Okay, so I want you guys to understand. Shout out to L. J. Crump, Indigenous Warrior. My co-host is on the panel. We got Mom Deuce. Deuce is on there. 2020. How you doing? Peace and blessings. So we got my brother Fly Trader in the house. I'm so glad to see Fly Trader in the house. Wow. So we're gonna start this thing off. What do you think about this, Fly Traders?
What's going on, family? This is Cedric, Five Traders. Use the background, but I just wanted to sit back and observe the conversation. It's pretty explosive. I think we're missing like the bigger picture and all this. Like, it's not about the cussing. It wasn't about him blowing up on his son. It's the stuff that he said. We haven't addressed calling his son a bitch ass nigga. Just using the word nigga in itself. Like, we haven't even started addressing that part of it. You see what I'm saying? This ain't, yeah, he a 33-year-old a kid, a young adult or adult or what have you. This been going on. Like, you don't just set nobody up to record them and catch them in a moment. He knew the moment was coming. He whatever he did, he baited them, because this has happened before. So all this shows me is that in our community, we need therapy. Like, that's the conclusion I drew.
Right.
So, it's not even about the gospel. It's about how we treat each other, period. This is a man's son. To call him a bitch ass nigga, like, this is I'm not even taking up for the little kid, for the little dude, for what he did, because we understand the nuance of that.
But my brother, we're not talking about a teenager. We're not talking about a
It don't
15-year-old. We're not talking about a 17-year-old. We're
it,
talking about a 32-year-old man.
it don't
I
matter though, ever,
I
because
know. Look.
no,
This is one of the times I may have to disagree with you on this one
but
because
we
I'm gonna
know,
tell you.
but Everett,
But I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute the mic and let you finish.
listen. We know you shouldn't be talking to anybody like that, because what happened is after that phrase, somebody getting hit with a battle axe or something about to happen that's about to be violent, like in general. So why are we like that? Why are we like that? This is his son. So let alone this is a simple misunderstanding, something that could be worked out. Then he had supposedly a therapist on the phone who we later discovered it was TDJ. Is TDJ's qualified to counsel anybody in therapy? I don't know. And that's not. I live in a glass house.
Hell no.
I
Go
live in
ahead,
a
brother.
glass house. Peanut. I live in a glass house, so I can't. You know, I'm not here giving a judgment, but I'm doing a critical assessment. And I've been talking about somebody that mentioned that Kurt always finds himself to be a victim in a situation. Like, they brought up an old interview with him and with Oprah and used his own words against him. So, we have a problem here. You see what I'm saying? And as the gospel community or whatever Christian community, they upholding this man. He basically like a god. You see what I'm saying? So it's so much to unpack. You can't just. It's just not a black
Mute
and
your
white
mic, indigenous warrior. We can hear the air in the background. Go ahead.
yeah, it's so much to unpack in this conversation, man. I mean, it's just not a simple fact of, okay, your son being disrespectful and he got handled. Like, yeah, that's the low frequency stuff. But let's talk about the internal stuff that's in our DNA. Those phrases. We know what the nuanced phrases mean. We know what's about to happen when somebody get called a BA. You see what I'm saying? So why? Like, why do we operate like that? Like, why is that like the trigger? And why is that even acceptable now? Because the younger people on Twitter, they're not letting off this man. And for good reason. You see what I'm saying? Like, that needs to be dealt with. But that's all I gotta say about it, man. You got me on record. Um
No. I love that. Love that. I want to tell you
Now,
about this. That
I
we
wanna,
do know.
I
Go ahead,
wanna,
brother.
I wanna piggyback off what the brother just said. And for some people, I agree with what he just said. But let me tweak it just a little bit more. I understand where he coming from with what he said. But let's get to this part. What is the root of this problem? Because this ain't just happened. We need to know what the root of it is, because you just don't wake up one day and just call your son no bi so and so. So what he said. You see what I'm saying? This is going on. This has been going on. So we need to know what the root of the problem is before even got this. Whatever it was, it shouldn't have got to this point. It should have got this far. For him to be 33 years old and his daddy cuss him out like this, is something behind the scenes that we don't know. You see what I'm saying? Where, like I said, it's two sides to the story. We only got the part with Kirk Franklin and what he did. But what did he do? What's the backstory? You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
And don't get me
pretty
wrong.
sure
Yeah, it's true. He wasn't supposed to disrespect his child the same way you don't disrespect your parent either.
I'm
You see
pretty
what I'm
sure it
saying?
stems from
So
it
at the
stems
end of the
from
day,
I'm pretty sure that's the root of it.
my brother.
Was the money issue.
I know. I know what you're saying, Cedric. But and like I said, he's gonna give you a chance to say yours. Give him a chance to fully say what he's trying to tell you. Go ahead, brother.
What I'm saying though is, I no, he understands what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, though, we as a community, we need to, like he said, we need therapy, because we are broken, and we was raised in a broken place, and how we deal with and adapt with society reflects us. And don't get me wrong, everybody has their flaws. Don't get me wrong, everybody has it. And Kurt has his, and his son had his. But as an underlying condition that's going on with their relationship that needs to be fixed. Because when it gets to this point, this should, as a father, let me tell you something. As a father and a son, it should never get this far. I know too many people have a son and they are a father to their child, and they are up in age. They does not act like this.
Well, a lot has to
And
do with this.
we don't
And
know. And we
let me get a little something in here. Let me tell
Take
you something. Oh, well, what a lot of people don't understand is all how you raised. You was raised with a pretty good family, Cedric. You had a father and you had a mother. Okay, so you had your father didn't have to go out of the way with you. You was a decent son. I believe that you was a decent son. I look at how your life is and how you carry yourself. Okay, but they do have some children that are very hard to deal with. Okay, they have some people that have children that acts like their parents owe them everything. Okay, they're spoiled. I'm pretty much sure he came up in a spoiled life, the with Kirk Franklin and all his money. Okay, but he didn't get a lot of what he should have got from his father. Probably the lack of just being there, but he's still holding grudges on his father. There comes a time when you become a man that you got to let go, and you can't keep torturing your parents for the rest of their life. You can't keep holding grudges on the rest of your life. You will never, that's like the white man. If we keep on holding the white man and just keep we giving that white man the power. We keep blaming the white man for everything that is wrong with our life. Okay, so you can't, in my opinion, they have some. This new generation is not like the generation that you and I come up from, Cedric. You and I were better as far as respect when it came down to adults. We honored our family. So your father didn't have the opportunity to be pushed so far to where he wanted to call you a bitch, or the way he wanted to call you out your name, because there are certain situations where these children, because they're not being disciplined the way you and I got that belt. They whipped our ass when we were young,
Look,
so we didn't get a chance to
right.
be disrespectful to our parents. These new generation now is they call the police on you for everything that you do now. So
I,
all I'm saying is, we're not there to know how this young man has acted out in his life. The trouble, they got some young men and women who run up their parents' credit cards, who go out there in their bank account, who does destructible things to parents, and they get away with murder. Okay, so that I understand that he shouldn't call his son a bitch. I understand he shouldn't call his father out of his name. But what pushed a father to jump to that level? What pushes a father to jump to a level to call their children out their name? Go ahead, brother.
look,
my
I,
brother. My
I
brother.
get what you're
Oh,
saying.
man.
And I get what you're saying, and I hear you. And there's times where I have a great relationship with my parents, but there's times where I've bumped heads with my parents, and they've been wrong, like totally wrong on issues. They needed therapy, right? My mom was young when they had me. My dad was young when they had me, so I watched them grow up, and there were certain things that I saw that I just, some things we just clashed on. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, you're a Bible guy. It teaches you honor your mother and father. You see what I'm saying? Like honor your mother and father. Your days will be long on earth. But is your parents honorable? You see what I'm saying? Are your parents honorable? What if your parents out there axe murderers? Like, what do you do with that? You see what I'm saying? But then the Bible also goes on to say, parents don't provoke your children. You see what I'm saying? So there's a level of accountability
But
that's
that's why we got to move
over
away
that.
from this Bible concept,
But
because this Bible
I'm,
concept is, and
I'm just
which that
saying,
is true. That
I'm
is
using it as
exactly
a
true what you
cornerstone.
just said.
I'm
But go
using
ahead, brother.
cornerstone for the basic conversation. But the simple fact is, they need counseling, bro. This ain't the first time this has happened. I'm not letting Kurt off the hook because, like somebody pointed out, they said Kurt always find himself and make himself the victim in this, and this goes beyond a son being. This is a generation, bro, where you know everything is
We
exposed.
living in a weak generation. It's
I
more
wouldn't say
feminized
so,
than
bro.
ever, brother. Go ahead.
They're weak. I say they are calling out the things that we don't even recognize that are toxic in our lives, and they like this is not normal. This is not normal. I traveled the world, and such and such fathers don't treat him like this across the world. Why are we accepting this in the westernized culture? And they're calling that stuff out. A lot of stuff may be overboard. They need guidance on or what have you. But a lot of this, bro, you know, these kids, man, they on Twitter, they open it up, they having these dialogues and conversation, and they view a lot of what's happened as a toxic situation. Nobody should be talked to like that as a human. Period.
But I stated this before, and I'm gonna state this again. This is not like we're talking about a 8-year-old or 10-year-old. We're talking about a 32-year-old man
Don't matter.
that you don't even know, who may be on drugs, who may have done some things, who is just trying to put shame upon his father. So we don't know. There's two sides
But we
to everything.
mental health, though. We
But
still
let me step in there. I want to say something right quick.
all this is mental health. This is a mental health
Yeah.
issue. We're not qualified to deal with those type of issues. We're looking from the outside in.
Right.
Nobody.
That's why I said, and that's why I said we don't know the whole story, because it's a problem that is a root to this situation. This ain't just started. You see what I'm saying? And you have to look at the term and the way he said it. You old bitch ass nigga, I put my foot on your nose. The way he said it, the tone he said it.
Battle axe coming after that. You know when you
You see
hit
what
them.
I'm saying? You have to look at the term he said. I didn't hear what you say. What you say, brother?
No, I said when you hear that phrase, you know the next thing gonna happen is a battle axe coming your way, either which way it come. So
yeah, because it's like the term, the way he said it was like, wait a minute, nigga, this your son. You done forgot this your son. Wait a minute, hold up. You talking to him like a regular dude on the street. You done forgot, you know, like I had to check myself.
Yeah.
I felt the animosity behind it. So I'm like, wait a minute, this is your son. This ain't a regular person at the street.
But
now.
I seen moments. Listen. I want you guys to mute your mic for a second. I want to make an analogy to you guys. Okay, I want you guys to understand this. Okay, I watch my mother bust her ass. I watch my mother bust her ass for her four children. My father died when I was very young. I had another father that was married through my mother, that she was married to. But I want you guys to understand um, that my brother, because of his father, and the toxic relationships because of his father, and he never forgave my mother, and I was around, and I was able to see him, and I was able to see some of the stuff. He had a scholarship. He had a full scholarship to Jackson State. My brother was in the Navy. Okay, my brother was in the Navy. My brother had it all, my brother. But my brother tend to always fall short. And he blamed my mother to her grave on some of the choices that he made. Okay. He blamed his father. His father taught him how to use his hands. His father gave him a skill of trade. And we got grown, and my brother is in his 50s right now. My brother is in his 50s. My brother is 55 years old and still blaming his parents. I want you guys to understand that whatever circumstances that you're going on in your life, they gotta come. That's just like if you got a wife. You talk about counseling. Look at the people who are counseling you, and you say counseling does not help everybody. Okay, I didn't see my brother go through several counselors and shrinks and all this other stuff, and it still didn't help him. My mother put up her house when he got in trouble and went to jail. It comes a time when you give your children everything. At some point in their life, they got to take responsibilities for the things that they have to do in their life, the things that they should do right in their life. When you're 32 years old, you're supposed to be making your own way. When you're 32 years old, you should be getting ready and prepared for your own family. And when you continuously blame game on your family, when is it going to stop, my brother? Okay. Now, I'm not saying that Kirk is not wrong.
Wait, you making some presumptions about the son you don't have any facts of, right? You speculating. This man could be handling his business. You see what I'm saying? And just got out the way with it.
Okay, I've done my homework on the son. Now, what business is he handling?
I'm not sure. You tell me.
Oh, okay. I watched the son live on the back of his daddy, mooching off his daddy. Already before I done this video, I did the homework on it, Cedric. He been expecting the check until his daddy start cutting him off. See, this is you don't understand. People gonna expose your family when he gonna get his ass cut off. Now it's time. I seen this with Ricky Smiley. I saw this with Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley had the same situation that happened to him with his older son. He had to cut his older son off.
Facts.
And you guys
Sure did.
don't
The oldest
understand.
boy.
You don't. Yeah, the oldest boy. And the oldest boy, when he cut him off, the oldest boy became disrespectful. He had to cut him off because he was using Ricky Smiley's money for drugs. So what point do you make a man be a man? What point is a man going to grow up and do manly things and not little feminine things?
You making presumptions here that
I'm not making a presumption. I did my homework.
yeah, you're making assumptions on this kid, bro, that that's the situation and that's what happened.
My brother, you're saying that he's a kid. He's not a kid. First of all,
Bro,
he's a child.
listen,
He's an adult. He's 32 years old, brother.
dealing with an XY generation. This is what they do. They put things on Twitter, Instagram, everything lived out. He got the public's opinion on the situation. You see what I'm saying? He even defended his daddy in it. You see what I'm saying? He apologized and was like, look, I wasn't trying to, I just felt like he shouldn't have been talking to me like that as a son. This is the issue. The issue is not
and that part I absolutely agree with you. It should never get to the point where you're going to slip and call your son like that. There's a lot, and then these Christians are out here living, out here acting like they're holy and thou, and these Christians out here hide these kind of things. You are correct. So rather, I do agree with you about what you're saying when it comes down to calling. No matter what your child has done, it shouldn't got to the point where you degrade him like that.
Nobody like that, bro. I'm sorry. You don't talk to nobody like that. I know a lot of people feel like that they would have did the same thing with her. That's just toxic, dog, all the way around.
No, I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of people, but I ain't gonna lie, coming up in New Orleans, what he did, the way he did, they said them fighting words.
That's what I'm saying.
And I ain't gonna lie. Them, the way he said that, the way he swole up and they swole up, blows was coming behind that. There was face to face.
Blows or gunfire, one of the two. You already know how that goes.
Yeah, and that's why I say the root of that problem. See, I feel like he feel neglected or something. I don't know. This is me coming from. This is my perspective. My perspective does not change the situation. This is what I'm thinking because me personally, I feel like he feel neglected or been left out or something. You see what I'm saying? And we don't know what the mama told the boy to influence the boy. You see what I'm saying? We don't know.
Got a whole stepmom in the situation.
See what I'm saying? We don't know the whole
There's
situation.
something that happened at a very young age. You're right.
Exactly, brother.
This didn't start right now. Maybe he's been holding a lot against his father. Maybe they had maybe he's there's a lot that happened when he was very young that he feel and maybe his daddy was over. His daddy. This ain't the first time his daddy talked like that.
Let me tell you, and
this ain't the first time his daddy talked like that.
That boy is hurt.
Referring back to the Oprah interview, this is Kirk Franklin words. They asked him, how did he feel about being a teenage son, having a teenage son? He said he felt like his childhood was taken away from him. Like how you go out there and have sex, get somebody pregnant, you have a son, now you feel like your childhood taken away from you, and then you turn around, you get rich, you get married, you get a nice looking wife, you build a family, you still resent this kid. That's your problem. You looking at him like he a problem.
There you go.
From the beginning.
So there you go.
So I'm pointing the finger at
you just opened up one of the problems. So he comes from a different mother, right?
Exactly.
So that's the problem right there, my brother. There's a lot. That's the resentment right there. That's the resentment right there. That's the issue. That I have seen this happen several times in relationships with the outside. I always said that the hardest thing is to get somebody, you get with somebody that has children, or get with it's the hardest thing, or have that outside child with somebody else. That is the hardest thing, because you get pollution from the other mother. You never know, and then he may be doing a little bit more for the woman that he's with. So to me, that's a dog ass man right there. If you're not treating your children on the same level, because
But
I don't give a damn who my children. I would treat all my children the same, no matter if they're with another woman
right,
or not.
the issue is not the 33-year-old kid getting cut off from his father. You see what I'm saying? Because he could go on about his business. He a grown man. He created a new possibility. I got some compassion on a 9-year-old kid dealing with something like this, but he not looking for no compassion. He feel like ain't nobody supposed to be talking to me like that, regardless if you my daddy or not. That's the stance he taking. So all this other stuff is kind of moot.
Nah, I think him recording. I can agree with you with everything, but I think that him recording only, that doesn't help him, and it doesn't help Kurt. It don't help either one of them. Okay, because you're really trashing your father, and your father is trashing you. So it really doesn't help either one of them. Okay,
That's what I'm
so
saying.
the bo- so
But
the
you gotta
bottom
look at it.
line that he didn't record himself trashing his daddy. We didn't get that part.
But
Okay,
I'm
we don't know the disrespect that he has said to his father.
but
We
I'm saying
only heard the side with,
gotta,
with we only heard the side of Kirk Franklin, but did we hear the side of what he has said to his father?
the thing is, look, he a grown man. He deserved the same respect he as Kurt deserved. He could have told his dad anything, and Kurt could have told him back anything. That's not the issue. The issue is why we dealing with this toxicity in the community like this. Like he a grown man, he could tell his daddy go fuck off somewhere. Kurt could go tell him go somewhere, and that's it. He grown man. Bottom line. But why are we talking to each other like that? Why I got to come to you know
This come back from a long time of curses, generation curses, that I have said this for a very long time. We come from the streets of New Orleans. You know how we hear people in the stores. I done heard the single mothers in the store calling their son, "Come here, bitch, come here, hoe,"
uh,
talking to their sons and daughters like they some piece of street people.
that's what I'm saying.
And you heard it, Cedric. You know where we come from.
We humans. We shouldn't be talking
This
to.
is a generational thing.
Yeah,
And I don't condone with him talking to his son like that. I don't. But I think it goes both ways. I believe that he has done some things that was not right. He has done a lot of rebellious things towards his father, and he was. I believe. I don't know if you heard about. I don't know if you heard about the issue, because he's not the only one that has happened to. There, like I told you about Ricky Smiley. I told you there was another, that the 50 Cent is having the same problem with his son. That's some outside relationships where they're not claiming these young men. Yeah, they having these outside children, and this is what's happening
About
to them.
what's his name? Who just won a championship with the Lakers? Dwight Howard.
Right, Dwight Howard having the same problem, and do you actually know what the mother is telling the young, talking bad about the father? Some of these things, right? Because they're not together. She's a cesspooling the young man up. They have situations like that, my brother. What you think about that?
I live in a glass house, Everett. This whole situation is tragic, bro. I mean, we really sitting here reasoning, trying to reason behaviors or different little things that's happen, and it's kind of contradictory because we like grown men, but in the same token, they living out childhood scars. Like we live out childhood traumas and kind of relive them in different situations, bro. But it all comes down to we need the scientists to come in the community and we need therapy, dog. Like seriously. I mean, that's just what it is. There's no, oh, he had the right to do this or he had the right to do that. We talking to each other as human beings. Like we can't even be courteous to one another without this man's son. So let alone somebody come off the street. What are you doing? I mean, it's tragic,
Me
bro.
and you don't stand a chance.
What I'm saying, he's supposed to be winning people to the gospels and and bringing people to the Lord and redemption. Where's the redemptive love? Like that's the core of Christianity is
Let me read this
love.
comment, and I want you to hear this. Copper Color TY said, regardless of what they are going through, I feel they should have kept their business personal between them instead of putting it out on social media. Others will assume all melanated families are like this, and I
That
do agree. I do agree.
so it was irresponsible. It was definitely irresponsible. No responsible black leader of family would have put that out there like that. And I think in the heat of the moment, it happened.
I mean, I look at you and myself. We got Indigenous Warrior on this panel, and I think about you and myself. Cedric, you got you a father of three, right?
Wait, repeat that around here.
I said you are a father of three, right?
Correct. Two sons and a daughter.
Okay, and I'm a father of four, and the brother Indigenous Warrior, what are you? A father of two, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have to, like I told you, there are circumstances in people's life. Everybody's different. Everybody household is different. I don't think I was raised in the same environment as you, my brother Cedric. I didn't come up with a father in the household. Now, should that made you a better man than me? No,
No.
they got everybody's path is totally different.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
but what the point what I'm making to you is this: there are a lot of children. Okay, there are a lot of ungrateful children. No matter what you do for them, they still play the victim. We have a lot of children that play. You're gonna get one of your children that's gonna feel jealous and feel like you didn't do enough for them. Okay. Now the hardest is it becomes worse when you have. It's much more better when you got children in your household with you, but I think it's very tough when you have a child that's living in another household because not only is that child dealing with the effects of their father, they're dealing with the effects of their angry mother
But
or
what
their angry father. Okay, you got the father talking bad about the mother, and you got the mother talking bad about the father.
that's
So
what
you get
what do
this
you do?
this child is being abused mentally from both parents. What you think about that, brother?
Respect your mother and father, but are they respectable? Because they need therapy too. Like I'm not saying go out there disrespecting your parents, though, but certain things you see, certain things that you experience, man. That's
Fact. I ain't
the
gonna lie. I know for a fact, me personally, coming from New Orleans, yeah, I'm broken. And I'm not afraid to admit I'm broken.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I'm damaged. I'm not afraid to admit that I'm damaged. See what I'm saying? But everybody have to walk in a certain path that they have to take. You have to grow up at some time in your life. And you have to realize, how you deal and cope with your damage and your brokenness is up to you. But you can't make everybody else's problem your problem.
But it take people years to get to that point, bro. Like it take people 30, 40, 45 years just to get to that point to say what you said. So what do you do with all the damage and the tragedy in between?
You see what
Like
I'm
we
saying?
hold
And
each
you
other.
and it's amazing because I'm not at one time I was in denial to admit, yeah, I was broken. I'm broken and I'm damaged. I was in denial. But when you sit down, you think about it, and you be like, yeah, I am. But like you say, how you deal with it, because if you got to deal with it, because if you don't, you're gonna start lashing out at the wrong people.
I mean, the question is, are you willing to go back to your children and be like, listen, I've been self-reflecting, and I remember when you were 8 years old, I told you this, and I'm sorry. Doing. I mean, just
You got to.
that's what I'm saying. That's what we got to get to. We got to get to that point, bro.
I'm
You
gonna break
have to
in and
start admitting this.
I'm gonna break in and read the comment. Okay, we have a brother, a copper color TY, and then first I'm gonna go with EP. EP said he wanted everyone to see the real Kirk Franklin. That was a part that maybe this has been going on, and Kirk Franklin is actually the devil himself. But let's go on, and I'm gonna read this. A copper color TY said Yep, I'm a victim of that. Both biological parents divorce, and both have their moments of talking negative about one another. As me and my oldest brother were growing up, that is toxic. And thank you for sharing that, my brother, because that is very toxic. Because when you got one parent that is destroying the other one's character, this is what happens. So, what has his mother been telling him about his father? Have we ever taken consideration that this son has been saying all along, that the mother been saying he treats the people that he live with, the children that he live with, better than you because you the outside. You so there's a lot of things that is going on. I think that Kirk Franklin is a demon, just like all these full gospel people. They out here making
That's a
money
bit
on the people.
that's a bit much to be putting on record talking about these people demons.
No,
Look,
oh yeah, you know I call
glad
you know I call these religious people Cedric. I don't get in my feelings
look,
because at the end of the day, I believe these people are nothing but money hungry demons.
I
That's just
get it.
my opinion.
You're dealing with their talents. That's what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I don't take that from them, man. But the standard is this is a standard, bro. We all, in this, when the chips are down, when all the pretentious behaviors have gone away, and you down here with the rest of us, this is what we're dealing with, bro. When you really break it down, so I wouldn't, that's a bit strong language for me to call him a demon, but I mean, he's down here with the rest of us. I put it like that.
All I have to say, and I'm not defending him. I'm just telling you that they have some ungrateful, ungrateful ass children out here in this world. And I seen some mothers give up everything. The fathers give up everything for their children. Put that, and they still put their ass in the old folks' home. Wasn't no gratitude of everything that they have worked hard and done for them. Not all parents were toxic like that. Okay, I didn't come up with my mother calling me bitches and hoes, my brother.
Nah,
Okay, I didn't come up into
but
a toxic household.
but in a
Okay,
token though, Everett, this young man might have had something to say that Kurt just simply didn't like, but it was the truth. And we holding Kurt to a whole nother standard, saying, he deserved the respect as a parent, but is he respectable? That's my
but
whole.
I think we're holding Kirk Franklin on a standard because of his statue, because of his celebrity. Well, I don't think
Not a,
nobody.
I'm just
No,
saying,
this conversation, my brother, would not be real if it was the average Joe person like you and me. It's because it's Kirk Franklin, and the young man realized that Kirk Franklin has the clout. So it's easy to be able to expose my
man,
father because my father has the reputation and the clout.
people do this every day, Everett. Let's take the pretentious behaviors out of it, right? Society will give more favor because he's the parent, period, versus the child, because the thinking is, as a child they should stay in their place, and have gratitude for their mother and father, even if they're right or wrong. Now this young man or this adult could have said something to Kurt that he just simply didn't like, but was the truth, and he took it as being disrespected. He could have told him, man, you treat your other kids way different than you treat me. Oh, you ain't gonna disrespect. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm speculating, but as society, we usually favor with the parent over the child, and I'm advocating for this for both parties to have equal footing in the conversation because they both adults. So
We forgot, but you know what we overlooked too in this situation when he was trying to be serious with his daddy. His sister bust out laughing. And when the person, it's just like right now,
I'm
we being
saying,
serious and
right,
we trying to make a point, and somebody just bust out laughing, you're gonna feel some kind of way because you being serious, and right now the time to be joking. He probably feel like I'm being serious and what I'm saying, and you're making fun of me. So when he said what he said, and Kirk just snapped right then and there.
right.
Oh, you got when EP said when that child was growing up, Kirk Franklin was traveling the world and everything under the sun and doing everything under the sun with his music career. We who grew up in Christianity still and still there. knows that to be true, and she's not lying because what happened is he was neglected. The young man has possibly been neglected all through his young years. This is where the anger comes from because of he chose the man has chose his career during the hard times when the young man needed his father. He wasn't there like you dare to talk
Ever.
to your sons. You dare to talk to your daughter. You dare. Okay. He
Peanut,
wasn't there.
peanut
And that's
Nola.
the neglect come from.
But you're telling this man from your previous statement, he need to get over it. You're basically telling him he's an adult now. Get over it. Move on with your life. What do
Well,
you?
I'm basically telling you that I've been through some things in my life, and I have said it on time and time, and I will bring it up again at a certain point. It comes a time in your life where I started my new family. Now, whatever my father done, that chapter is over with. I'm in my new life now, and I can no longer hold because when you keep blaming people, they hold you down. When you keep on talking about your
Is
past,
this young man
they
black?
hold you down.
Is this young
And
man father?
I don't care. I don't care. Sometimes if your father was like that, you'll be all right. I did okay without a father. Sometimes some of us just got to zoom them out
But the
and
thing,
you raise your children better than what your father has raised you.
right? You try to do that, but at this point, all this dude's saying is, as a person, ain't nobody should be talking to nobody like this. Period. I don't Kirk Franklin, Jesus. I don't care who you are. You don't be calling nobody no BA. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what happens next after that. I think we're missing the issue here. I think this dude simply was like, why is this dude talking to me like this? Like, why he disrespecting me?
I have to agree with you, but I have to disagree with you because at the end of the day, we keep saying Kirk Franklin, Kirk Franklin. Well, we forget that Kirk Franklin at the end of the day is a man too, and that he makes
If the
and
truth
and,
matters with you,
and we
man.
holding and we holding him on a pedestal like he that's the problem with these religious people. They're looking at this man like he's Jesus or whoever the white man Jesus is, but the man is still a man. The man is still a man.
But you know,
And and yes, he's
at the end
wrong.
of
And
the
yes,
day,
he should be condemned for doing bad things towards his son. But at the end of the day, it should not gotten out to social media. I don't condone nothing that he has done to his son. And that's something he gonna have to live with. All the things that he done to his son, he's gonna have to live with that, brother.
It's
But
tragic, man. Tragic.
you
he
don't attack bad with
but
bad, brother. Go
no,
ahead,
but
brother.
at the end of the day though, he feel like he treating him like the bastard child that he is. You know what I'm saying? And he making him feel like a. Let me tell you something, bro. No child asked to come here. First of all, and second of all, you knew. Okay, when you had that, when they asked you that question, like brother Trey said earlier, he felt like that child ruined his life, and that's exactly how he's treating him. You see what I'm saying? And he shouldn't do that because at the end of the day, you went out there and had sex and made that boy, and you turned your back on him. You see what I'm saying? You can't treat people like that, expect them to just get over it. They have feelings, man. And that's what people have to say. We can't just keep on telling everybody, get over it. We have feelings, bro. And that shit hurt.
Tragic, dog.
You see what I'm saying? It hurts. And the only person you go and talk to is your daddy. He turn his back on you. And that
I
shit
feel
hurt,
you,
bro.
brother.
I'm coming from a
I,
place like that.
I had this. I had to read this. It said it hurts when your parents are not in your life, but once you become an adult,
And I try not to be like
eventually
that, bro.
you are going.
I try not to be like
Hold
that.
up, brother. Hold up. I'm trying to read it. But once you
Exactly.
become an adult, eventually you are going to have to leave and leave it in your past and end up getting stuck because you end up getting stuck in your past. Just be thankful for life. And I stated this because I know a person, I ain't gonna say their name, who had the worst situation taken by the state, went through all kinds of stuff because of their parent. But that person did not allow their parent to keep them away from their success. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, brother.
No,
But it's not about success,
no, you don't.
right? It's about being
But at the
happy,
end of the day,
whole, dog. You got to be whole. That's what this life is, bro. Being whole and being comfortable enough in yourself to know that you're able to create possibilities that you're gonna prepare for a breakthrough or you're gonna prepare for that breakdown. Like being to a place where you can place yourself. You see what I'm saying? You can place yourself around love and be whole and not have shame, bro. Like you come from a situation like that or something where you look and you feel shame because you like people gonna figure this out or people gonna figure me out that I'm really hurting behind this or this is a weakness. Like it take people years, dude, to get to a point where they be like, man, I'm gonna create a whole new possibility for
yeah,
myself.
because
And that's just what it is.
Hey, I got the perfect person on the panel today. I want
and you know
everybody.
what's crazy,
I
bro?
want everybody.
I
Boy, do you hear me in the background? Let me at least tell people about this brother on here that they don't recognize. Um, um, all I want to say is thank you, brother, because you look. We not. I didn't bring somebody on here to agree with me, and that was to agree with 504 Indigenous Warrior. I didn't bring the brother on here to agree with us. I love the balance, so keep at it. Go ahead, brother. 504. Go ahead, 504 Indigenous Warrior.
no, I agree with him because I'm gonna tell you I agree with him is because it does take a long. I am talking. What I'm saying though is, brother, I agree with you because at the end of the day, how he's treated and Kirk's son, he's never gonna be able to love anybody or move forward his life until he fixes that situation because it's gonna affect his life. You know what I'm saying? Just like a prime example. If you've never been loved before, how can you love a person? If you've never been shown
Well,
affection, how can you show
Exactly.
affection to anybody?
well. Guess what?
And
Golden
that
Moon just
and
wrote
and
this.
and, and,
Golden Moon wrote this, my brother. Golden Moon has been. He said. Golden Moon says Kurt has been through neglect too. His mother don't want him, and I believe his grandmother took him in, but in and out of homes. So that is a generational curse thing, brother Cedric. That's some generational curses stuff. Sound like to me.
right.
Love Tam in the house, EP in the house, Copper Color in the house, Finest in the house. We got Copper Indian in the house, Miss LJ Quap in the house. We got Charles Johnson in the house, Son in the house. But go ahead on Cedric. Look, like I said, that's. I mean, I'm glad you are attacking it from a different perspective. Okay, you're attacking it from the perspective of the young people and what they feeling. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, Kenya, I'm trying to take it off of mute. But no, I just wanna add, man, like, the situation is tragic, it shouldn't have got out. I'm not giving Kurt no outs on this one, bro. Uh, Responsible. But the biggest thing for me, I think people are missing is outside looking in and the use of the N word. Like this dude supposed to be a gospel singer. He's a representative, one of the lead voices of the generation, and that just fly off his mouth. Like, when are we gonna deal with that? Is that appropriate in itself? That you know the N word. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to get into no cancel culture or nothing, but like, how
But
do
my
we
brother,
address that
that's
as?
why we gotta abolish this religious stuff, this religious cult. That's what I call it, a religious cult. Okay, and yeah, and like I said, they want to be singers, they want to be preachers, but they're not healed themselves. They want to be put in
I get.
positions, but they're not healed themselves.
I'm taking a position of civil rights. People dying over the use of the N word. I know we didn't create the word. and people using it and try to turn it for empowerment, dog. But I think it's irresponsible, bro, that he could just fly off and there's no real consequences for him using this word in our community as far
Well,
as
he is getting therapy right now. You asked about him about that. From what I just read, he's getting therapy with his son. They agreed to get therapy.
I
What do
mean,
you think
no
about
better.
that?
He ain't no better than the dude from Papa John using the N word. That's my whole point. Like at some point, when are we gonna hold our community responsible for the
We
things
are
we holding
holding
other
him
people
accountable.
responsible for?
We are holding him accountable
For what? What?
for for the
So
religious
what's the
bullshit
what's
that
the
he
what's
believes
what's
in.
the call?
For the
What's the call for
religious
you?
bullshit that he's been learning from all these years. He's supposed
So
to be a
what?
minister. He also supposed to be a minister. So evidently they haven't been teaching him jack shit.
So listen, in the Jewish community, when something like this happened, they get people to donate to a cause, the Heart Lung Foundation. What does Kirk decided he gonna donate to for using the N word and causing this type of trauma? You see what I'm saying? I need action behind the accountability. I don't want to hear nothing about no therapy. Like that's cool, you getting therapy and all, but at some point you don't get a pass just like everybody else don't get a pass for using the N word. Like when are we gonna start addressing? And I'm surprised you're not on this though, Peanut Nola, because when we talk about Black Lives Matter, you say, well, when is it gonna matter to the people that's being killed in the community? And I'm coming at the same thing for his language and
I
the way
said
he
all the
handled it.
time.
Like,
I always
point.
tell people, I always tell people that black lives don't really matter to anybody until because the problem is we kill each other more than anybody. We worried about the white man calling us the N word. We worry about the everybody else, but we are our own destruction. We are our own destruction. Nobody holds us as a people accountable. Okay, as a people, not just Kirk Franklin, as a culture,
I,
as
I
a
want
people.
I want to know what he gonna donate to put action behind his it being irresponsible as one of the black voices in the community.
He don't owe me shit because at the end of the day, I don't believe in his religion. I don't believe he'll ever change, in my opinion. Okay, I don't believe I believe he's covering up. He's using this therapy section just because his image had got destroyed. People does things like this all the time to cover up their image. He's already a broken man already. He's not gonna just change like that, my brother. I think this brother is far gone than what you think.
Well,
Okay?
I'm not asking them to change, but if there's going to be some accountability, there should be some change exchange with some organization to show that he's serious about this and he truly is sorry. So whether it's the orphans or broken
Yeah,
homes or
son
whatever,
said
like,
Kurt needs to start talking about his past, and that's when he can heal himself. He hasn't gotten over his past, fly trader. He hasn't gotten over his own self. And we talking about him helping his own son when he can't even help his own self. He has to get
that's my
over the tragedy that his father and mother has stored upon him.
it's a vicious
That's where
cycle,
the
bro. We
source
going
at.
now we going now we going back to Kurt pass, right? Kurt 50 some years old. So how can we get the son when Kurt got to revisit that in his own
That's
therapy?
because it
It's
all
like a
starts
vicious cycle. It seems.
because you asking him to go up there and just apologize to his son when he don't really know how to apologize because he haven't even fixed his own self. He haven't. You got to fix yourself in order to be to go help somebody else. That's like telling two crackheads to help themselves. How you gonna tell two crackheads to heal one another? When you're
That's what I'm saying.
you're
But
damaged, brother.
people giving Kurt a out. Keep people giving Kurt a out, bro. And it's no out for either of them, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like there's no, oh Kurt, man, he ain't owe nobody an apology. He did what he had to do. Whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop. And it's like, nah, bro, you cannot overlook this and say, oh, the kid got disrespectful. I would have did the same thing. That's just toxic. It's a toxic situation all the way around.
It don't get no toxic then that it is definitely toxic. My brother, I think what's going on, and like I said, you can only take the things that you seen in your life. You know how you see some of these toxic parents, neglected parents. You made sure that you wouldn't be the same, didn't you? Because they were like that didn't mean you were going to be like that, right?
You try, bro. You try, but you fight through. You see what I'm saying? And not don't let alone have a spouse that's having some issues. I mean, good God, like you know, like being married, bro, and going through marriage counseling before it can't prepare you for the stuff that people deal with or the stuff that people have hidden and they just they subconscious and they shadow selves. Like you have they shadow selves, bro, and trying to marry up to two people. It's like, man, you need a psychology degree before you even get married, bro, to deal with some of the stuff that your spouse brings to the table, let alone your kids and everybody else. I mean, we got to give ourselves some grace and space. You see what I'm saying in this as well, because there's no right or wrong, but it's a level of tolerance what you willing to put up with and what you're not, and that's what I've learned. You see what I'm saying, and this at this point in my life. Now, it might evolve to something else later on, but it's just tragic, dog, with our community and the level of therapy that we need that we don't even know, and people defending, you know, the behavior, saying they cuss and
Love
they
Tam in the
do this,
building.
but this is different. It's a difference. It's a difference in calling your son a BA. You see what I'm saying? That's battle axe talk. Like if he would, if that shot trigger was in the room, he would have probably shot his son right there.
Probably would have. It'd have been very tragic because he was in his feelings, and I think Kirk Franklin has feminine mood swings. He showed some of it just
And,
now. A lot of that has to do with upbringing.
I know Molly want you to do that, man. You be wilding.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I tell her like we
You be
tell her we keep it
wilding.
real. We keep it real on the indigenous peanut Nola 504. Yes, he's very feminine. He's very feminine, and that's probably pretty much one of the reasons why they're in the situation. The problem is you have a lot of these people in church, and you see these church mongers. That's what I call them, church mongers, that are out here, and they are the biggest sinners of all. Okay, a lot of these churches are the big. They hide behind the white Jesus, and they are the very biggest sinners. Not you, not me. They're the biggest sinners of all time. You would have never known that Kurt was doing these things until the young man exposed Kurt Franklin. These are hidden secrets that they've been doing for a long time, my brother. And
Yeah,
I
I live.
and
I
TD
live in a
Jakes,
glass house.
all these people got dirty backgrounds. Did
House.
you think that they were perfect? Did you think that they had something? All these religious activist people
I,
have something dirty behind them, brother.
I live in a glass house, Everett. I live in a glass house, bro. This is a
Well,
critical
well, you
assessment, not a
you need to
judgment on
wake
my
your
part,
ass
dog.
up because they all out here. They all out here. You need to wake your ass up in that house and realize reality. Reality is we are we're suffering a feminine era. This is the era of femininity. We got so many people who are in their feelings. We are in a sector of femininity. I'm telling you. And red is the
But I
boy,
mean,
red is
there's a
his
level,
father. It is what it is.
but it comes down to therapy, Everett. You got to deal with your feelings.
There,
That's not
no,
a feminine
therapy from a
thing.
white
It's
man. What the white man gonna therapize? What? I
man.
hear people keep talking about some damn therapy.
Listen,
Therapy don't
listen,
help everybody, brother.
I'm
I
not
done been to
saying it does.
therapy. It does not help.
We
You're giving your money to people who sitting there to a shrink that's listening to your ass talk, and
that's
some people go out and do
that's
the
what I'm
same
saying.
damn thing.
I'm saying bring in the scientists. Let's look at the data and let's start addressing the problem, bro. Versus what we doing now. Like
True.
you see what I'm saying? We condoning a lot of stuff that's happening, dog. We need to address the data and get to the core
Oh, I ain't
of the
condoning
problem.
it. I ain't condoning it because I see it both ways. What you're saying, the whole part. What I'm telling you is this. What makes a father do what he did? What makes a son do what he did? It works both ways, my brother, because I seen some ungrateful. And if you don't believe it, because you gotta live a little, okay? Keep living, and you don't never know when a child can be disobedient and do things to egg you on as a man. Children, you do the best as a father to lead them to 18 years old, 19 years old, to guide them to manhood. And you will try to do it all the way until they die, until you die. You do your best as a father to nurture their needs. But I'm
True.
gonna tell you that we can never put it in our mind that these young men are not ungrateful. They have some ungrateful young men, ungrateful daughters out here, and I've seen parents do everything, go hell and hot water, put up their house to get them out of jail, to buy them brand new cars. I've seen mothers and fathers do the best for their children, for them to go out and still go to jail and throw their whole life away.
When let's look back then. Let's take that's what I'm talking about, data, right? When did this start happening? This started happening when we took on the role of westernized culture. We took the role on a mother and father going to work, trying to make a better life for themselves, and now we start to smell like the very thing we fought against. Kids are
That
now starting to feel obligated, and they feel like you owe them something, just
they
like
feel
the
entitled.
other
They feel
kids.
entitled.
They feel entitled, just like some of them other kids we see that don't look like us. They be feeling entitled, and they have a right. They have the country laws are fixed for them to be entitled and to say the things that they say.
Well,
And almost
Golden
like we
Moon said
say,
Golden Moon said they have 10. Golden Moon said she have. I mean, no, Golden Moon said they have 10 children, 10 children, and yet I cuss niggas out when they step across that line. And I agree. If somebody's gonna disrespect their father and their mother, they're gonna have a time when they're gonna get that ass cussed out. I got my ass cussed out, and I like to say that I'm a productive young man.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
got cussed
causing
out too.
hell to anybody.
and I
I,
ain't just
I got
that.
cussed out too. I'm not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, the way he
That's what I'm
cussed him
saying.
out,
There
and
was an undertone frequency
the way he did in the
on
context,
that.
it's like why you ungrateful so and so. You see what I'm saying? But like I say, we don't know the whole story. We don't know. We only got to decide what he recorded his day. But like say, we need to figure out like what where they got how they got to this point. Like like what we can do to fix this. Because at the end of the day, we can take this situation and use it for an example, and also teach our kids, our children, how not to teach them better. And that's why I don't want this kind of situation right here to happen in my house with my kids, because I'm there for them. You see what I'm saying? And even if I wasn't there, I still be in my child life because they didn't ask to come here. And you don't want your children growing up feeling like you got favoritism in the kids, because that shit is like a drug too.
Don't you know?
Nepotism is a drug, believe it or not, bro.
I
I know.
follow. I follow my brother. If you follow me on Instagram, anybody knows that I'm an open book when it comes to my children. I support my children's every move, everything that they do. I
Right.
support everything they do, their success, their failures, whatever they do. I'm there as a father. I have been there financially, and I have been there physically for them. I have been there to listen. I went through the tears. I went through the heartaches with my children. Okay? And I want you to understand that I have seen great parenting like my wife and what we are doing, and I've seen children still be ungrateful. I have seen it both
It's
ways.
perfect.
For whatever
It ain't
reason,
no, it's not gonna never be a perfect situation, bro. But I do think we need to start recording the data and understanding and at least grounding ourselves to where we are, what we need to do, and giving ourselves some tools to work through to get past all this, bro. Because what I felt from Kurt was this violence, dog. It was street violence. He treated this dude. He was like some Negro off the street, like dude was trying to rob him or something. Like
okay,
and that's what's been. in our communities, man. But I'm gonna have to love y'all and leave y'all on that note, bro,
No,
because
no,
my dad
I
is
just
around.
want you to know
And
this
if I
is
get
Chief
him,
Real Rap on here too that talked to you on the phone. You guys, this is Cedric and this Chief Real Rap, and um, you know, my brother Chief Real Rap go through stuff with family all the time, so he's like the perfect person to come on a panel and share some of the things that he has gone through as a son who has been journeyed from house to house. So if anybody's qualified to come on this panel and talk about this, is Chief Real Rap. So if you want to, if you got something to do, you want to get back into the chat, or you want to come back and check the replay and listen to Chief Real Rap. Thank you again, Cedric. You are awesome. I told you I don't get people on my panel to agree with me. Okay. I don't be looking for nobody to come on here to agree with everything I talk about, because you will never get dialogue with everybody agreeing with the same thing that you're talking about. This is not dictatorship. So I want to thank you for coming in here, and you actually opened my mind. I was actually trying to say the boy was wasn't shit, but now you got me talking about Kirk Franklin. So that at the end of the day, I got my eyes open on both situations now. So thank you, Cedric.
Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, if we gonna be this community like we trying to help people, man, we got to get to the roots of trying to fix this stuff, bro. We gotta start help. Like he say, we gotta hold everybody accountable for their actions. That's true. But at the end of the day, if we gonna be this community like we say we gonna be this indigenous community, we got to be able to hold everybody accountable for their actions. At the end of the day, man, no favor to no matter who you are.
Okay, we're gonna go with Chief Real Rap. Go ahead, Chief Real Rap.
Pe- peace, peace, peace. How y'all doing?
What's up, brother?
Uh, fine, man. I want to say in alake to the to the lineage. Um, I want to say peace to the panel, peace to the chat. Uh, what that means is how I perceive, or how I perceive it. What I just said is the light that I see in you, or pardon me, the light that you see in me is the light that I see in you. And it's in like ala kain. And then some people add the olum. Um definitely I definitely wanted to bring some positive vibrations. I'm vibrating high right now. Um I got some I got some things off my chest today. I want to say shout out to God Matriarch Cherokee Tulu. I want to definitely say shout out to God Matriarch Aboriginal Love. You know, shout out to my brother Peanut. Shout out to my brother J Real. Shout out to my chief Kodaki Bay, and shout out to my grand Ika Hana. These That's some of the people that I lean on. And 504 brother, I ain't forget about you. Salute to my brother. And everybody else that I'm not naming, salute. They be hitting me up, checking in. Cause I always tell people that you have to rely on one another. Everybody talk about nation building, but y'all don't have a nation. Y'all all are citizens. All y'all. I don't care about that straw man shit either. All y'all citizens. None of y'all, including myself, I'm not pointing the finger because I got 4 fingers pointing back at me. So before you get in your feelings, understand that this is a we thing. A lot of people say that you can't build on YouTube. I agree, you can't. A lot of people come on here, listen to the builds, put their hands up, hallelujah, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Yahamana, you know what I'm saying? That's what y'all niggas sound like. Some of y'all. What that sound like? Sound like church to me. I'm not part of no fucking YouTube Indian tribe. I want to build a nation. I ain't got time to play around because I've been fucking up. That's why I said it's not about y'all, it's about me. I'm expressing it to everybody because nobody's perfect. I've been fucking up in life and I had to understand that this is what happens when you talk to the universe and you tell the universe what you want. The universe replies back. And I had to start with the lower universe, which was my mother. Y'all never hear me talk about my mother. That's because I haven't talked to my mother until a couple days ago for 2 years. And that's my fault. That's not on her. My mother's been through a lot. I take the full responsibility on rebuilding and rekindling that relationship because my mother and I were connected, unlike my father and I. My father had the star seed. He's important. He had the star seed. But my mother comes from the line. My father's line is confused. You can't find, after a while, you can't find the father. It gets confusing. The father, that's why people in reference make it seem like the father is irrelevant, but he's not. The child, female and male, will become desolate without the father in the home. And you know what? So will the woman. The woman is nothing without the man. But check this out. Because a lot of simps would be like, yeah, nah, nigga. A lot of niggas is gay out here. You got a lot of faggots out here. I'm gonna just say it straight up. And they don't respect matriarchs. And I always tell people there's a differentiation between a woman and a female. And there's a differentiation between a man and a male. Not every male deserves the title of a man, and not every female deserves the title of a woman. And we all fall short. A lot of people are very toxic. Myself, number one, very toxic. Going, you know what I'm saying? Which people don't understand. You have a light source and a dark source. Niggas always saying we children of the light. You also have a dark. And at times I dwell in my darkness. I don't let it deter me. But that's where our passion comes from. Not only the light, but the dark. That's why we're as gentle as a feather, but can be as ferocious as a jaguar. One of the most deadly animals in the Americas, not South America, in the Americas, because you need to stop separating your grandmother. Pardon me. You need to stop. She's godmother too, but you need to stop separating your grandmother. How can how can a body live? How can a body live without legs, like without a lower torso? The if you just had a lower torso with no upper body, you're not alive. We're not disconnected in the Eastern Hemisphere. Pardon me. I said I'm high, in the Western Hemisphere, and I had to get high because I was going through a lot. You know, I don't hold back shit. I'm transparent. What a nigga gonna say? What, he gonna repost this? What a bitch gonna say? That everybody don't already know. That's why I tell people, you don't need to go to the fucking pale face Slav. He's also known as a black Amor, and that's for both. I'm talking about the Asiatic, just to be clear. I'm talking about everybody. Everybody in that Eastern Hemisphere. That's why I said pardon. They're all Asiatic. We are not Asiatic. There's Asiatic people among us. There's a difference. And I don't give a fuck what people say. Oh man, stop with the division. Stop. When your ass was in, when your ass was segregated, you were doing well. You weren't up, but you were fighting a lot stronger than you are now. Niggas ain't even look. They so unthreatened by you niggas. They ain't even gotta put chains on you no more to signify to let you know that you're a slave. They let you run free. Why? Because you think you have freedom. That's why you go vote. Your vote don't mean shit on no level. I don't want to hear that local bullshit. And I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna explain why. And it's gonna make sense. The reason why don't none of that shit make sense, number one, you fall under the great law. That's the highest law in the world. Fuck the land, the world. Not fuck the land, fuck the US, pardon me. Fuck the US. You could never fuck the land. Fuck the US. That's why I had to slow my speech pattern and think of every word. Fuck the US. Fuck the so-called United States of America. When if you're gonna call it the United States, it's always been the United States for the Americas. Because we wrote the Constitution. We did everything in the world. Once my brother comes back, I'm gonna share my screen and everything that I'm saying, I'm gonna prove. When you make statements, that means these are definitive facts. You niggas need to shut the fuck up. All you niggas, if you don't have no knowledge, let the matriarch speak and shut the fuck up. Cause I'm tired of you niggas. Peanut, look, nigga, I'm in charge, nigga. I'm the little brother, but I'm in charge. You stupid niggas is not coming back up here, nigga. Nigga, it's gonna be the same way that I run my channel. It's gonna be the same way he run his channel. You niggas
What
is
happened, bro?
not coming up here. Hey man,
what ha- what
man,
happened?
put
What made you snap like that? What happened?
put your high ass on mute, bro.
But no, I'm asking you, what transpired for
Put
you to feel like this, brother?
put your high ass on mute, bro, so I could cook. As far as I'm concerned, you niggas ain't coming back up here unless I say it's okay, nigga. I had a nigga the other day saying, when you gonna teach me something? When you gonna pay me something? And I ain't talking about no motherfucking money. I need land. Do you have land for me? If you don't have land for me, do not ask me to teach you shit. I'm not no motherfucking teacher because I don't know shit.
Okay,
I'm a
share your screen, brother. Share your screen.
I'm a baby in the game, man. Hey, go to the other one. Go to the one where You know what I'm saying? Go to the next one to the right,
I
Peter.
don't see it yet. I don't see it yet in the thing.
I'm not talking about the share screen. I'm talking about like, never mind. It's your platform. Never mind. I don't like this. I don't like the angle of this. Go to the next one. It's right under like it's right under like where you can see me. It's right under here. Like you see them boxes that's going across. Press one of them boxes.
Give me 1 second.
All right. Like you on your computer?
No, I'm on the road.
Oh, no mind. It ain't gonna work. All right, we just got to run it. Look, I'm about to start showing you how to broadcast multiple. Nah, look, we ain't fucking with StreamYard no more. Hey, in the next week or so, we're gonna be on Zoom. All right, we're gonna be on Zoom. Yeah, I like that better. All right, I like that better. We're gonna be on Zoom in the next week or so. You know what I'm saying? Maybe possibly 2 weeks, depending. It should be this week because I don't have nothing to do. I can go set it up. I just want to do a couple test runs. So when y'all see us, it may say test run. It may just stay live for like 30 minutes. Just try to make sure we get all the bugs out. But once we tell you it's good, we going on Zoom. And we're not going on Zoom on YouTube. I need all y'all in the chat to hit me up on my Instagram, to hit up Peanut on his
Shout
Instagram,
out to my brother Golden Moon, aka KD.
and to hit up 504 Brother on his Instagram. Because what we're going to do is we're going to build this nation right now. Niggas like top rats, like my sister call him Bussy Blot. Bussy Blot. Yeah, Bussy Blot. You know what I'm saying? Bussy Blot.
Share that screen, brother.
I got you. Nah, I just want to holler at him right quick because I know he watch. Bussy Blot. Don't worry about what the fuck we got going on over here. You a European. You a Blackamoor. You a Slav. You a serf. Your information is garbage. I offered you through Jay $1,000. And then I told him, shit, make it $5,000. Nigga, I got caught with 4,500. I don't need to show my screen. I got the paperwork right here. Y'all can see it. Just so y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about fiat. If I had it, I'd burn it right now in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Niggas froze my account. Real, free, free real rap. How about that? You supposed to be a real nigga, but you's a hoe, bro. Your information is trash. Top rats is what I'm talking about. Pussy block. Shout out to my matriarch god, Empress Copperfox. That's my sis. You know what I'm saying? Credit to her. That's where the name came from. I came up with top rats. Pussycat, that's another one. Yeah. No, I didn't come up with Pussycat. I was playing the song. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna play the song because my partner, video gonna get flagged. But y'all let them know I don't give a fuck. Y'all run tell that. I don't fuck with nobody that's out here teaching my people the wrong information. I'm calling out names. I don't do subliminals. What I'm gonna shoot a cell for, he ain't never gonna catch it. This shit going on to the airways. His name is Legendary Topcast, and he's a hoe. His information, garbage, trash. Steal all his information from Caramel, all of it. He just learned the European doctrine in 2020. He's a hoe. I even pulled up in Houston 3 times. I just wanted to talk. That's it. I just wanted to talk,
Shout
man.
out to Mr. Dogfly brother in the house. Mr. Dogfly brother.
I wasn't trying to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to talk. That's it. I love Houston, especially the South Side, man. Man, and that's why I say you got to draw a line in the sand when it comes to Tejo the Tonka Tons. For them, there is no Rotonisomni. There is no Rotonisomni for no fucking tail in the Tonka Ton. Period. I'll kill you, nigga, if my chief said it was good. I'm not talking about top cats. I'm talking about any. I'm talking about any of these coons, man. Like real coons. He just got bad information. I'm talking about real coons, like the coons that originally started this shit in 1850, 1860. If I could go back, I'd kill you niggas. Because if you understood the story of what happened, they parents and that last generation before them died to save them. That's why we're in the position that we in. And top cats, you can't teach it right, nigga. I'll slaughter you on the 1800s. I'll slaughter you on the 1900s. I'll slaughter you in the 2000s, nigga. What you want? A rack? 2 racks? You was crying for 2 racks with Cali. Come get this 2 racks. Oh, let me show you the proof. My bad. Show you the proof. Cause you know that nigga, he swear he be on the information. You's a bitch, dog. When it comes to information, you ain't got no information. Your information is bitch worthy trash. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. It's called an affidavit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going through, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some simple shit. But unlike you, I didn't have to snitch to get out. That's why his catchphrase is the best that ever did it and got away with it. Ain't that what snitches say? Snitches say that shit. He was the best that ever did it and got away with it. Probably snitched on all your homeboys. That nigga snitched on a lot of niggas. Drug allegedly. He ducked off because you was, that's why he went. This nigga ran off to Dubai. That shit too funny, dog. They had money on this nigga head. This nigga went to Dubai. That's why he kept saying, paying the cash app. That nigga was broke. That nigga was out there hurting. That nigga was out there starving and shit. Eating ramen. Damn, Top. In high school, you was the man, Top. What the fuck happened to you? Damn. I'm on AP channel and shit, minding my motherfucking business, trying to build with my people, dropping nothing but all for my lineage and relatives. You not welcome, nigga. Why are you here, Top? Why? You a Negro peon, nigga. Why do you give a fuck what we got going on? You a Slav? You a serf? You are a blackamoor. And guess what? A blackamoor, a white boy could be a blackamoor. It's synonymous. I don't have love for no coon. Nigga, you love Sidnetta, bruh. How do you respect Sidnetta? You's a hoe. You and him hoes. Y'all both some bitch ass niggas. Coming at AP. Matter of fact, you's a bitch, bruh. Everybody, dog, you's a bitch. How do you take a private conversation? Me and him had a private conversation. He got in his feelings. He took it to YouTube. Like a little bitch, like a little girl. This nigga got Dora the Explorer bed sheets. Come on, man. What type of shit is that, Top? I could show you the proof that this nigga is a hoe. Watch, share my screen. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Oh, let me show you the money first, right quick. Because you gonna swear I made up the 4,500. I had a legal firearm and 4,500. Niggas tried to stop me for being an Aborigine American. And that's why I'm going to start teaching law, something pertinent. All you want to do is make people emotional. You just like a police officer and a judge. You are an agent, top rat, the best that ever did it and got away with it. You motherfucking right. That nigga ain't never got caught. Nigga ain't never served a day in jail for real. I paid 12 G's to get out, top. That's reasonable. You know what I'm saying? I paid 12 racks to get out. I ain't come up here saying, nigga, I paid 2.5 mil, nigga, my money speak for me. Guess what? You's a hoe, because you believe in commerce. Idiot. You's a citizen. And we're going to go through all that, because it's going to be a class. I'm going to use this nigga as a fucking tool to make as a out of a joke. Your information is a joke. Use a joke. Peace to my sister KJ. Peace to the God KJ. And look, you're gonna live a long time. God matriarch Cherokee Tulu. You're gonna live a long time. 11:11. Mine 11:17. 8. You're gonna live a long time. But top rats, use a hoe. And I got 5 racks for you. I got $5,000 for you. And we put it in a separate PayPal, a neutral PayPal, somebody that we both trust. You can call Ramses, or fuck it, we can get Callie. Callie ain't gonna steal. Callie ain't gonna steal. We can get Callie Enigma. And y'all go sub to Callie Enigma, man. That's my brother. Y'all go sub to Callie Enigma. He's a vegan. Great brother. He's good. Top Cats is a coon ass nigga. Sambo. He wanna do his words, the Chitlin circuit. This nigga wanna do lecture tours and shit where he ain't teaching nobody shit. That's why I say our ancestors got dominated under commerce and under Article 1. So look, matter of fact, we're gonna show you something right now. Where my phone at? I'm gonna show you something right now. Fuck that money. Just know I have 4,500. I ain't got no reason to lie. I'll show that shit later. Let's get 76. Because I didn't get to show y'all that earlier. I was moving too damn fast. In life, I have to slow down. I just want to get to know you, but don't turn around, because that pretty young thing looks good to me. Slow down. I just want to get to know you.
My brother,
But don't,
what's
yeah.
going on, bro? We need some topics going on. I don't know what you
I'm
doing.
about to do a class, nigga. Let me do my build. I'm in my vibe, bro. Stop. I'm pulling it up right now. I'm telling you, people have to slow down. And I'm about to say the reason why people have to slow down is because I always have it in my music. That was Bobby Valentino. I use music to tell the story of my life as well. All right. So don't cut me off, Chief. You a servant to the people. And I'm doing my servantly duties, Chief. Don't rush me. Why don't you have some patience and enjoy the vibrations, Chief? Me and the Star Childs are building, Chief. Let stardust be stardust, and let it be all over the you and I verse, Chief. Because there is no time. That's why I stopped wearing a watch. There is no such thing as time. How you gonna tell time in the universe, Chief? That's the problem. You niggas need to have patience. You niggas, my people, are some of the reason why I have anxiety. It's not all my fault. It's not all my fault. I'll take 90. I'll take 90%. I'll take 95%.
You,
Fuck it, I'm a man.
I'm back now. I'm
Nigga,
back now. You talking to me?
nigga, I'll take
Who you
98.
talking to?
I'll take 98%. I'm talking to all you niggas.
This
Nigga,
ain't no
turn one.
this ain't no
Bro,
time
you
for
got
no damn
feedback.
no
You got
anxiety
feedback.
attack.
I don't
I
have
mean,
anxiety
goddamn. I
attack.
mean, I listened to 2 hours on your platform and just listen, listen, listen. So, oh yes, I have time, but we got a breakdown to do.
Bro, it's only been an hour and 30. And it wasn't even an hour and 30 at the
All
time.
right, I've
This
been
is
waiting
before
for
you
you to
cut me
put
off.
that scream
That
up.
was before I was building. I was giving my life.
Well, let's
See,
get it
this is why
on,
you
bro.
don't cut. This is why you don't cut me off. Just fall back. All right.
I ain't
And
cut your
whenever
ass off one time. I think I've been gone about 45 minutes.
who's talking right now?
23.
All right. No, we're not fighting. We from New Orleans, KJ. It's how we do. I got a big ass smirk on my face. That's why I be fucking with y'all a lot of times. Y'all don't even know it. I be here giggling and shit, typing, saying something crazy, doing something crazy. Y'all be dying in the chat laughing. I be here geek smoking another one, chilling. This ain't no fight. We're from New Orleans. Chopper Tuli, you heard? But all right, let's get to the bill though. He is right. I do need to get to the bill. But I was gonna say you gotta slow down in life. Like that's why I don't move fast. Fuck moving fast. There's no time in the universe. How you gonna tell time in the universe? There's no sense of time in the universe. Just like there's no sense of direction. Building Peanut, are you happy? Are y'all happy in the chat? All right, my build has started. 1 minute, 36 seconds. It started. All right. All right. Y'all good now? Y'all good? Everybody in chat good? Peanut, you good? All right. Stop rushing me. All y'all. I don't let nobody rush me in life no more. Because I'm not gonna have anxiety for nobody. If you want me to stop talking, I'll just stop my point where it's at and I will come back. But ain't none of you niggas gonna kill my vibe. None of y'all. I don't man or woman. No. Let's get
Ain't
into this
nobody
view.
coming on here killing your vibe, bro. But you
I'm just
seem
saying
you
in general. I'm talking about
ain't nobody
trolls.
on here killing your vibe, rap.
You always got something to say, bro. You always got something to say, dog.
I sure do.
Well, you just like a damn Aries. Always got something to say. Gotta have the last word. But guess what? When you say yes, chief, that means I got the last word for me being humble. So now, how you feel about that, Chopper Tula? Exactly. Quiet. Let me see. Where's my apps at? Where's my drive? Drive, Google Drive. See, I done messed up my shit. Google Drive. Where I did search Google Drive. I'm gonna just read it up, but I'm gonna show it. Well, I'm gonna find it right quick. Google Drive. It's called because my brother had put me on to it, man. Salute to my brother. Yahoo. That's why I didn't read it because it's not all right. Let me grab it. All right. I'm gonna just share my screen then. I gotta look it up anyway. Let's see. StreamYard. Share screen. All right. Tab. All right, Peanut. It's in there. All right. Can everybody hear me? Peanut, we good? Peanut. All right. Y'all let me know in the chat. We good. Yo, chat, we good? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
All right, bet. All right, so let's get let's get on with the build. All right. So this is called. Let's see if I can get a little closer. It's called s.con.resolution or .res, which I'll tell you what it stands for in a second, because it back. All right. Our ancestors, like I said on many channels, has written the Constitution, and what they did was, even though they were part of the system that attempts to oppress. Pardon me, y'all. I'm gonna get some crying apple. Pardon me. Yeah, give me 1 second. 1 second, Peanut. I'm just gonna.
Shout out to KJ, Cherokee, Brian's in the house, Golden Moon. We got PNOTY forever. Mr. Dogfly Blood Brother. So we try to listen to this bill from Chief Real Rap. Let him get his drink or whatever he's doing, trying to clear his throat. All right, I'm mute up. Oh, you there, my brother?
Okay. Pardon me. I was on mute. Pardon me. I thought I pressed the button. All right. All right. I was saying a whole speech. What I was saying is it's called s.con.res.76. Y'all can write that down. And if you give me a second, I'll look up what it is so you can have it in word form.
Proceed to the highlighted amount.
I believe it's Senate Congress Resolution 76, but I want to make sure. Yep. Senate Congress. All right. Yep. All right. Yep. So I was right. I just wanted to make sure. And I always double check. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to question it and just throw it out there. That's not right to y'all. You know, y'all deserve to be told right. But Senate Congress Resolution 76 is the hammer. All right. Now, remember that. Y'all write that down. We're going to come back and we're going to take our time. We don't rush. All right. I'm not rushing anymore because I like to slow cook. I'm going to just show you two things. It's not going to take more than 15 minutes, 10 minutes, if that, because I'm going to read straight through it. All right. Let me go back. Let me get, now this is going to be, write this down, h.con.res RES 331. Write that down. H.con H.con dot 331. All right. And I gotta find my lighter. So while I'm looking for that, press enter. All right. And see, I already got it highlighted, but I need to save it. I keep forgetting to save it on my phone. So it's the um same exact website that it's held at, but it's written by your ancestors. The paleface didn't write this. The blackamoor didn't write this. The Slav didn't write this. This was written by your ancestors to help protect their posterity, which is their star children, stardust. Each one of you is a star child, but as a collective, we're star children, where we numerate as many as the stars in the Atmos, in the celestial, in the UNI verse. Shout out to my brother Koda Kibe. I'm not a teacher.
Shout
I'm a
out
presenter.
Damian Washington.
And shout out and salute peace and love, peace and light, respect and love. In lake ala kain. We're gonna get the energy right in here. We're gonna get the energy right. I'll say it again. In lake ala kain. Olum. In lake ala kain. In lake ala kain. In lake ala kain means the light you see in me is the light I see in you. That's why you are star seeds as children. Before I read this, I want to tell you who you are. Because everybody want to tell you who you are, but your people. And you want to listen to everybody when they tell you who you are, but your people. See how that works? And this ain't my words. A lot of times the ancestors speak through me. When I can't tell, I let this, I vibe off the spirit. I have my headphones
Shout out
in,
to DP.
got my headphones in, got my music
DB.
playing. DB, man, that's my dog from the East Coast, the real DB. Yeah, from the EDBPA, that's my dog. I can't see the chat, but I know who that is. It's my dog. Philly, salute. Philly, stand up. Matter of fact, all of America stand up. How about that? Because they like to try to separate. No, they don't try. They work. They work. It's a constant work. It's a great work to tell you and to tell you who you are and to lie about who you are and to lie about what you did and what you did not do. It's a great work by them. Why? Because they said, nigga, we'll never be Slavs again. Known as Slavs. We are Slavs. We'll never be Slavs again. Known as. I'm talking about the white people, the so-called white people that are that are losing this system. Why? Because white people eat each other. Do I need to say that or put that in subtitles? Like, do I need to write that down? Hold on. Hey, Peanut, do I need to write it out, Peanut? I could do it. I ain't the best typer in the world. I
Nah,
didn't
you
take no
good,
type
brother.
class.
You good. Keep on what you're doing.
All right. I was gonna say if I had to type it out, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna ask. I ain't take no typing class in school. Well, white people eat each other. That's why they were all going at Donald Trump. If they had their way, they would have took him to what's the a 504 brother? What's the name of that pedophile island? Allegedly. Damn, man, I'm trying to remember the name of that bitch. It's on the tip of my tongue, dog. But there's a pedophile island, and I'm gonna show y'all that too. after I get done with this, because we come first. But they would have took him to a pedophile island and ate him. Y'all remember when Dave Chappelle had did that skit and he was talking about Condoleezza Rice when he was doing the so-called black white supremacists? He was joking. He was talking about Condoleezza Rice, talking about how he would put her on a plate and eat her. That was a super, super, super subliminal. Because personify, I don't know how to say it. When you want to say personify and then ethically on it. Personific, I don't know. Man, I'm from New Orleans, man. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. English ain't my language. But when they want to act out, is what I'm saying in real time. It's personification, but ethically on it. I don't know how to say that shit. I don't stress myself about their language no more. If I don't know it, I don't know it. Because my ancestors never spoke this language. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. English is not an origin that comes out of America. That's they shit. And y'all more than welcome to come up here and discuss it. And me and all my people that are real Aborigine Americans will slaughter that shit. Just like this. And this is my opinion. I don't care how y'all feel. If you own the land, why do you need a land patent? If this is your land, if you really believe that this is your land, why would I need a land patent? I'm not against it, number one. I say it like that because this is a shock value. Because you niggas need to be wake. You niggas, hold on. Wake up, nigga. Wake up. Wake up, nigga. You niggas need to be waking up. You Negroes, pardon me. The ones that are Negroes. If you are American Aborigine, I'm not talking to you. But you Negroes need to be woken up. You need to come what? To the light.
Shout out to Tasha.
You niggas want to argue all day. How you gonna argue over a fact?
Brainstorm.
How you gonna argue over a fact? You Moors, I told y'all, I created a new hashtag. Anybody can use it. No more talk. No more talk. You niggas are idiots. I'm gonna show y'all too today
Southwind in the
how
house.
I'm gonna show y'all how
America never.
Moors are a religious group that have reading comprehension issues. I'm gonna let y'all read it right after I'm getting done with this, because we come first. Salute to all the God matriarchs in the building. Salute to all the sons out there, all y'all. And when I say sons, I mean the highest energy, man. Because fuck the patriarchy. I don't give a fuck about patriarchy no more. Once I found out how that shit really works, fuck the Bible, fuck all y'all religious beliefs when it comes to the Bible. I don't care. You don't like me, so be it. You a tail in the Tonkaton if you up here supporting the Bible, talking about a sky daddy and white Jesus. Hey, fuck black Jesus too, while we at it, because niggas get it twisted. There is no black Jesus. I draw the line because y'all are disrespectful. Because with that damn book, when you understand real words, salute to my brother Koda Key Bay. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know none of this shit. Y'all best to download etymology.com and start understanding what words mean. That's why you have to talk and read slow. Because you niggas don't know shit. Real rap don't know shit. That's how you gotta talk to these niggas. That's how I'm gonna talk in court. Whenever I go to court, I'm gonna talk just like that. Not as pronounced, but I'm gonna talk slow as fuck. Because you have to think about every word, because this is not your language. But our ancestors were mastery at everything. So don't get it fucked up. This is not your language. It doesn't resonate with you. English has no power. If you speak your indigenous tongue and say it slow, somebody that can speak the language needs to come up here after I get done reading and speak it very slow and watch how all y'all start getting chills. Start shaking. Start feeling the vibration. The room move a little slower, especially if you're hitting that herb. You heard me? Now we're gonna get to the bill. Let me light up what I smoke. Ain't none of you goddamn business. And we're gonna build. Cause I ain't no damn teacher. I don't know shit because everything I was taught by or from the white man. If I was taught by a black person, they was taught by a white man somewhere along the line. And before the white man, it was the Negro peeing. The white man did not do it by himself. He used your Tejo and the Tonkaton ancestors, meaning traders. He used his daddy, stunning like my daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just stunning like my daddy. Nigga, I ain't never said daddy in my life. I know that's a slang in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? But when you reference it as far as like towards your father, nigga, that's gay. I don't care who don't like that. If I be like, whoa, little daddy, back up, man. Hold up. That's cool. That's different. But if you be like, daddy, if you're in another room, how dare you say that shit loud? Be like, daddy, daddy. You know what I'm saying? It remind me of CD. You know what I'm saying? That's how you Moors and you Negro peons and you Slav white boys and you Slav black Moors, because they Slavs too. That's what y'all remind me of. Daddy. And then y'all voice start cracking. Daddy. And then you get on your knees. Give me the information, daddy. You give me that information. You give it to me, you bad boy. You give it. That's how they be talking, man. These Moors are faggots. Negro peons, faggots. If you look them up, all of them practice homosexuality. All of them. All of the Asiatic men practice homosexuality. That's why they transgenders today. That's why they push transgenderism today. Because they fucking faggots. And I say this, not that I even give a fuck. I don't care what a grown man do behind closed doors. What a grown woman do behind closed doors if they ain't hurting nobody as far as when it comes to the children. If them faggots ain't hurting the children, then I'm good. Because that's what it's about. Go ahead, Peanut.
That's definitely a fact. I think what people don't understand is ain't nobody here give a damn about what they do in their personal time in closed doors. Whatever they do, that's them. I think I have more problems with the transgender because you're impersonating chiefesses out here, and even the women who personate men, which is definitely unnatural. Okay, and you're deceiving people who deceive. I got a problem. Go ahead, brother. I guess you still got your mute back on.
Oh shit, my bad. I was talking shit. I said I'm gonna give the white Slav, I said the black Slav, because that's what they like to be called. They like to be called black. And it's the thing. Hey, Chief Peanut, I really want an answer from you before I get this bill started. How can you start off being pushing just a- Aborigine American information. How? Then you start to push that you are mixed with uh European blood. Now look, most people will tell you no shit. Because people tell you everybody that they think everybody made it. Now look, did the European come over here and mate in the Americas? Absolutely. Top Rats ain't lying on that. But what Top Rats wants to do is create a lane for himself to get more commerce and steal commerce from my people. That's the only reason why I bring this up. He's another Tariq Nasheed. I don't give a fuck about this nigga in life. Do what you do, bro. I can give a fuck about you. But I'm gonna show you after I get done showing this. I'm gonna remind myself because I almost forgot to show how this nigga come out of nowhere attacking me like a little
Yeah, and
bitch.
I'm kind of blindsided. That's why I've been quiet because I'm kind of like, what the hell happened? Because I
He
didn't
came.
know you
He
haven't been
came at
talking
me
about this cat for a very long time
exactly. I don't talk about this nigga.
at
He
all.
came at. He came at me on AP. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about his people, the the so-called the so-called Europeans. And I know how I know why he was really there, but I can't state it in public. But if y'all hit me offline, I'll tell you why he was really there. He was in his feelings. He was in his feelings because I'll tell you, fuck it. He was in his feelings because I don't have nothing to hide. See, that's the thing. He was in his feelings because females from Houston, we got mutual friends that fuck with me. And he don't like that shit. How dare my Instagram hoes like real rap? How dare real rap think he could study and outdo me and take my subs? That nigga sound like a retarded Ike Turner, man. No, real rap, bitch.
I knew
Bitch,
something was
I told
wrong.
you.
I was sitting there, and 504 was asking me what's wrong with real rap, and I'm sitting up here looking crazy like, I was waiting to get your information on what you think, what you think about what's going on with Kirk Franklin, well, the way he cussed it. But then you went
I ain't
left,
done. I ain't
and
done.
I was like,
I
what the hell, So I knew somebody must be on your mind. I didn't know this shit would have resurfaced.
I ain't done. I want to know why niggas is two-faced around here. I'm talking about niggas in the chat. You got a lot of two-faced mentalities. I ain't gonna say y'all two-faced people, but y'all perspectives are two-faced. Hey, let me ask you a question instead of just calling you out. Why don't I ask all y'all a question through Peanut? Because since y'all don't have a voice, let me ask Peanut. Peanut, can I ask you a question, bro?
Go ahead.
If you walk in front of a scorpion and it's got its tail ready to sting, and you walk by it with open toe sandals, are you gonna be mad when it stings you? Can you be mad?
No, you can't because you did it. That was a stupid decision.
Right. Now let me
Wear
ask you
you some
another
damn
question.
tennis.
Let me ask you another question. If you walking through the woods, now you minding your business. Now you in the woods, minding your business, and you hear a rattlesnake, but you walk toward it and you go try to pick it up, you know what I'm saying? So you could take a picture with it for the ground. If that snake bites you and kill you, was it the snake's fault?
No, that's your dumb ass. Shout out to Truth Searcher.
Right. So before I call people out, I like to ask questions to see and check niggas' temperature. How the fuck y'all let how the fuck y'all let Sister Bethy come back? Not over here. Come back in y'all presence. Y'all know who I'm talking to. How the fuck y'all let Bethy come back around y'all? If she was toxic then, she toxic now. The woman works at a government at a government building directly for the government. She don't work in the corporate America. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? If you like got like a corporate job, like I don't agree with it, but you're not directly working for the government. She worked for the federal government. I ain't calling her an agent. I'm just saying I can't fuck with people like that. I don't care what y'all feel about that. These are facts. The reason why I'm going off today is because I'm not getting sick and holding all this shit in for nobody. All this shit is public record. I'm not coming out of left field. All y'all gotta do is blow the dust off my lives. Cause y'all niggas don't support me like that. Y'all niggas don't love me like that. Y'all say y'all do. Y'all niggas, I know the real ones that love me. If you in the chat, you know what I'm saying, and you got real love for me, I know it. I'm talking about you fake ass niggas out there, man. You niggas ain't got love for Peanut like that. You niggas ain't got love for 504 brother like that. Other than that, you would go support 504 brother channel. His channel should be bigger than what it is. Peanut channel should be bigger than what it is. That means y'all not doing y'all part. Nigga, I did 9 hours, 9.5 and 9 hours back to back. And niggas ain't got not a lick of information. So that's why I said fuck going on all them channels outside of AP. You know, it ain't nothing with AP. I fucks with AP. I'm a fuck with AP. I'm a fucks with AP's channel. I rocks with AP. He's good. But all you other niggas that be wanting to come to our platforms outside of Kirk Washington, that's my dog. BFTB. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think who else. Who else I be going to? If I forgot you and I fuck with you, hey, it is what it is. I'm smoking. But you niggas don't love us like that. And the people in the chat and people in your life, niggas don't love you like that either. If it apply to me, it apply to you. Niggas don't love you like that, chat. Peace to the God, Lyrical. I fucks with Lyrical. I don't fucks with a lot of y'all, but I fucks with Cherokee. I fucks with Lyrical. And as soon as they come up, I'm gonna tell you who I fuck with. All the brothers, salute. I'm gonna get to this read, bro. Just go ahead and take over right quick, man. Let me calm down. Let me calm my energy. Let me put my music on. Text me when you're ready to go, man. Give me like 5-10 minutes, man. Let me calm back down so I can read. Oh, you know what? Look, I don't need all that. Let's just get right into it. Let me light my blunt. That's what it is. Peace and light to the chat. Peace, love, respect to everybody that's watching this on the playback. Salute. Sometimes you, in my opinion, you have to address certain subjects and issues. Cause I need to talk to you, Lyrica. After I get off this live, I'm gonna call you. But and there's nothing wrong. You good, Lyrica. You good. But I need to talk to you about something. But anyway, y'all, like, you have to address certain things. You know what I'm saying? In life, it's even in the great law. You can kill, you can kill Tejon the Tonkatons in the great law, and you don't have to say allegedly because our law is higher than theirs, and you can just go and read it. It's in there. I'm not inciting that. I'm just telling you what the great law says. And that's what you know what I'm saying? That's what I read because I'm coming into the understanding of the laws that my ancestors have always lived by for time immemorial. And this is what I'm about to show you right now. Fuck the white boy. We're gonna go to the ancestor first. Fuck
Yeah, real rap. I want to tell you about your boy Copper TY. That's another lawyer, brother, man.
all right, for sure. Peace. Peace to the brother. All right, so we're gonna build this build, y'all. Pardon me. I had to get that off my chest. But while I'm getting it off my chest, it's cathartic. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all need to get each other's phone numbers, emails, Instagrams, WhatsApps, because you need to talk on encryption. Once you link, you need to talk on encryption so that, it runs smoother in my opinion. Like, I believe they know what's going on. Doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, it runs smoother.
My brother Charles Johnson, Golden
There's an app
Moon.
out. There's an app out there. If you don't like WhatsApp, there's an app out there called Signal. Signal, like a traffic signal. Y'all can get that, and you can talk on it. It's like a regular phone, and it's dope. Like it looks pretty dope so far. I haven't gotten too much into it, but it's pretty dope. But WhatsApp is dope. But you have to have headphones with WhatsApp. As long as you got WhatsApp with headphones, WhatsApp is dope. I love WhatsApp. But anyway, so communication is the point of why I'm telling y'all to go and download all that. It's very important to communicate and to tap in because we need to be our own therapists. You know what I'm saying? Brainstorm. The stop making the lives your therapy couch, my nigga. I love you, bro. But you can't come up here and have therapy, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that behind closed doors. And that means you got to call me. Now, if we set it up like a live build, you know what I'm saying? Then that's different. And that's all y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all y'all. You know, at the end of the day, like, it's got to be, if you're going to share your experience, not to sound like a hypocrite, be like, well, damn, you doing it. No, see, life is all about perspective. If you don't have a high enough perspective, you don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is sharing life experiences, you know what I'm saying, through the bill. I'm not making it a personal thing. When I like it would be personal if I started getting into details of stories. Now it's personal. If I'm just going through an overview, we've all gone through the same things in life because we are like Charlotte's Web. Our experiences are like Charlotte's Web. Our energy is like Charlotte's Web. Our mission has to be like Charlotte's Web. Our nation is like Charlotte's Web. Has to be. We're all connected. Our energy, our vibration. That's why y'all need to go and sub to my sister Lyrica Neville and the Neville family. Peace and love. I love that family. Peace to her.
Still
Peace to the
having
Chapatula.
technical difficulties.
No, I'm good. I'm good. You bad. I'm good. I'm good. It's you. But peace to that lineage. Because even though I disagree with Lyrica and Chief Sun Owl on the land patents, I love them, man. I'm dead ass. I only met them one time, but their heart, their intentions, their love, real love, which is what loyalty and sacrifice is in it for the lineage for real. And you don't hear them talking about nothing but nation building and helping to make you better. Lyrica was teaching the Chapatula language. So Halito, you know what I'm saying? Peace. I need to learn that. You know, I've been learning the Mayan. I've been going all the way back. But I need to work it all at the same time because we're the greatest people to ever exist. Period. I know y'all don't believe that. I know y'all don't believe that. Y'all don't believe that. Y'all don't believe nothing I be saying when I be telling y'all that we wrote the Constitution, that's ours. Y'all don't believe me. Y'all don't. Whenever Peanut get back and I start reading, some of y'all gonna be like, damn, bro. I don't have the link. This is Peanut channel, KJ. Peace to my sister. I love you, KJ. Peace. I love all y'all in the chat, man. The ones that I know personally, you know, that be hitting me, man. Y'all know how much that shit mean. And when y'all in the chat, I feel y'all's energy, all y'all, all that positive energy. That's why I don't worry about the negative. I just dissect it, deal with it, because you do have darkness in you. All y'all got to do, once again, respect and love to my brother Koda Kibe, because he helped me to understand this. All y'all know about the yin yang, but y'all don't. A lot of us don't understand. I'm not gonna say everybody because I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of people, including myself, number one, first, didn't understand it because I never looked it up. For real, for real. But the dark is in the light, and the light is in the dark. That's why you have the two smaller circles that are perfect circles, equally spaced apart, equally as above, so below. What goes on in the U N I verse, that's another one. Salute to Koda Bay and Big Chief, my grand Inca, and my Inca, Big Chief Ikahana. I love that woman. I love them. Aboriginal love, I love them. Cherokee, Tulu, Lyrica, Chief Sanau. You know what I'm saying? They pop like Chief, like Lyrica's like the guy, her pops put me on a lot of game in one night. So that's the difference of when you share an experience versus making it personal. This ain't personal. Even with that shit with that nigga Top Rats. I don't care, bro. I am a truth bearer and I'm a Scorpio. Somebody in the chat, see it, and I'm not ashamed to admit for help. I'm not ashamed to ask for help. I need help figuring out my whole numerology, my whole chart. I need help. I don't know where to start. I've looked it up as well, but I don't know where to start. All that though, my zodiac, explained it. I could read it. I got the understanding, but I want to learn it from y'all. Is the point? It's not that I don't have a understanding, but I want to learn it from my matriarchs. So if one of my matriarchs could hit me up, on the private chat once Peanut drops a link, I'll look. My number is going to be in there. I'm gonna drop it right now. My number will be in there. My Instagram will be in there. My email will be in there. I'll give you three options because you're a guide. You're my God, and I want to learn at the feet of my gods. My star does. I'm vibrating right now. I can feel y'all energy, God. Y'all come up to the panel. Y'all come up, take a couple minutes. This is y'all's platform. Hey, Peanut, drop a link for the guys, bro. No, no, no. Y'all don't put y'all number in the chat. Wait, y'all do it in a private chat. They got too many weirdos in here, y'all. Don't put your number. Retract it. Retract it so it won't pull up on the replay. Retract it. It's too many weirdos on YouTube. I'm not gonna allow you to do that. Just tap the link whenever like you see it and hit the link and then do it in a private chat. I'll walk you through it. We got time. And once we get everybody's contact and information, we're gonna start doing builds offline. Because then we'll be able to talk in the real world, not this. So see, you gotta beat the Slav at his own game. The Slav is not always oppressing. He doesn't know that his people. Well, he doesn't care about oppressing them either. But he's got to communicate as well too. Can't all what I'm saying, can't all be however the fuck they communicate. Got to use the internet too. Y'all know I love y'all because I've been waiting to light this blunt for about damn near an hour. That's real love. I ain't lit the blunt in an hour. Y'all know I love y'all. Now I can light my blunt. Which, if you didn't know, the cigar was made by your people. Your people created the cigar that you know today that the white Slav and the black Slav sold in order to do what? To make and create commerce. The same niggas talking about I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a Ricky Ross. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Wasn't Rick Ross a snitch too? Wasn't he a prison guard? Everybody want to be Rick Ross. That's what top rats want to be. Top rats. I know you love Rick. I know you love him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fraternity brothers, blood brothers, and snitching. Both y'all niggas hoes. Anyway, go ahead, Rainstorm. What's up, bro?
Salute my brother, man. First of all, I want to say this. I agree with the most of what you say. And I agree with most of what that brother's saying. You see what I'm saying? It's one of those because you're mad at him. I ain't supposed to be mad at him either. Cause
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Look. I don't want to
oh,
cut you off. Wait, no.
okay,
I'm gonna
go
get right.
ahead.
I'm gonna get right back to you
Go ahead.
because I don't want to let that energy go on, and then I gotta go all the way back. So I'm gonna just cut it off. I'm gonna give just 10 seconds.
Go ahead.
I don't hate him. It's not that I don't like him. I don't like his information. That's what I don't
Okay.
like.
That's
Because
that's
he
fine. Go
that's
ahead.
all it
Go ahead
is.
though.
I
And
challenged him to $1,000 and he's a bitch and he won't do it.
but I have nothing to do with that.
And
What
that's
I'm
not the
saying is
end game. That's not the end game.
but
But I'm gonna
that's
get on the
your.
back end. I'm gonna get on the back
Go
end.
ahead,
Go ahead.
cuz. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
you no, no, you go.
No, no. Honestly, what I was saying is that if you have a problem with that man, that's your business. And I did this 3 years ago when I was with Phoenix and all them, and people calling each other tiny heads and whatever. That's none of my business. If I can't learn nothing from you, then I'll go, you know what? Real rap telling the truth. Or whoever for that matter. That's none of my business. You see what I'm saying? I have nothing to do with that. Until he disrespects me, I'm not saying if he disrespects you, like, oh, that's your business. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is I ain't got a problem with that brother. Because to me, just to me now, I'm not speaking for everybody on the panel. I'm not speaking about nobody in the chat. It's like, you know what? I learned something from you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take that and run with it. Like, okay, I'll put that in my repertoire. But just to go, real rap ain't he talking shit the same way y'all go back and forth with root word. To me, root word to
On
me is
on
just
information.
entertainment.
Yeah, look, 1 second. I'm gonna get right
Go
back to
ahead,
you
go ahead, go ahead.
because that's a great point that you brought up.
And
And
you
guess
know
what?
I've been following
And guess
your
what?
ass forever. But go
I
ahead.
love you. You
I
got my
love
number
you
in real life.
more, cuz. Go ahead.
I love you. I disagree. Hold on. Go on mute for me right quick because you got feedback. All right, appreciate it. Appreciate it, God. Now, I disagree on 2 points, and I agree on one. I agree on that has absolutely nothing to do with you on a perspective point, not the whole point, on one perspective, that you didn't have nothing to do with this, and you were right. In the beginning, if you would have told me this about 8 months ago, you would have been absolutely right. But guess what? When I tried to have a private conversation with Top Rats, you know what he did? You know what he did, Rainstorm?
Go ahead, man. You got the floor. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to respond. What he did was took a private conversation. He took a private conversation that we had on Instagram, because that's the only way I contacted him. I never wanted his number, never needed his number. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping about that shit. And I was hitting him. I was showing information to him. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, hey, bro, because I started noticing that he was starting to switch up. Number one, he gets all his information, plagiarizes all his information from Caramel. Not a little bit, not some of it, not half, not three-quarter, not 99.99999. You know, he takes all of it from Caramel. And I don't rock with Caramel because Caramel is a mongoloid. I don't care if you white, mongoloid, that's the same thing as being Asiatic. All that falls under the same umbrella. And if Top
So
Rats,
hold,
hold on,
hold,
it's my
hold,
last
hold
point.
wait. I want to interject
All right,
real quick. I
all right,
want to
all right, bet.
interject really, really quick. Man, you know I love you. And by the way, I'm gonna put my number. I think I did. I'm not sure, but I'll do it anyway because I got a new number. Because guess what? Everybody in the chat, right, going through hell and high water. You know what I'm saying? I've been through hell and high water, but like you said, we'll talk about that offline.
No, hey, no. That's
You
if
see
you
what I'm
go
saying?
hold on,
But no, hold
no,
on, hold on. Just give me
just
a
one
second,
thing.
real rap. Just give me
All right, go
just
ahead, go
one
ahead.
second. I
All right,
swear
all
before
right.
all living,
You're right. No, you're right. You're right. You're
it's
right.
like that's none of my business. If I got three brothers. I had a sister, she passed away at the age of 14, but skip that part. If I have a problem with one of my brothers, You know how brothers and sisters are, and, cousins and whatever. Man, what's wrong with that nigga? Da, da, da. You had to move it to the left a little bit because they're not gonna get it. So when it comes to you and Top Cat, to me, I dig both of y'all cats, regardless. Now, if he's as Malcolm X was, not Malcolm, Martin Luther King would say, I ran my people into a burning building, I will investigate that. Be like, nigga, fuck me off. Even though you've been saying it, like I told you, this dude, that has not happened. You see what I'm saying? You or him or Peanut or all the empresses, all that. But I've learned a lot from that brother. You know what I'm saying? Shit that I didn't know. And going back to Kurt Mayo, same thing. I'll take this. It's like when you go to a buffet. What you like is what you like. Instead of somebody talking to you to, oh, this is good. And then you eat it like, man, this shit is shitty. I don't like it. Because you don't like what he likes or she likes. That's all I'm saying. It has nothing to do with, I'm going to take his side, I'm going to take your side and all that. To me, I dig both of y'all. I did the same shit. And I'm going to say it with, what's her face? The sister name, who started me off pretty much on this. That's just me. I'm not talking about nobody else. Shit. They call him a little wig now and all that, and all that shit. Damn, now I can't remember the sister name. But I had to describe her channel. Why? Because she disrespected me.
You talking about Phoenix Moon?
Yeah. I used to ride with her, my partner DMX and all that. And all of a sudden, shit happened. I was talking about that 2 years ago with a Truth Seeker. I'm not talking bad about you. What I'm saying is you disrespected me. I've been with your ass for 4 years, and all of a sudden, I don't believe, fuck you. Who wouldn't do that? Who would not go, you know what? I don't fuck with you no more. That's to me now. I be in chats with other cats that still kicking with her.
Can I say
I'm
something,
not
brother?
gonna go ahead, Peanut.
Okay, this reminds me of a situation that I was in. It
Okay.
reminds me, I had a brother that I follow, and I still follow to this day, and I have two other brothers that cover the Nature Boy sectors. And soon as these brothers got into it, they expect me to choose. Not this them, a couple of other people who have came into my inbox and demand me to choose who I need to follow and who I need to support. I'm a man-made person. There's not a man on this planet that can tell me who I can choose to follow or who I should not follow.
That part. Go ahead, Peanut. Go ahead,
Because I
Chief.
didn't get here, I didn't get to 45 where somebody's going to dictate me and tell me who and what the hell I should not do. So they got people that don't like me following Chief Real Rap, but that's their problem. I can't worry about what people think about me. What's good for me is what's good for me.
Hey,
And that's
Chief
just the way
Peanut,
it is.
Chief Peanut, can I say this? Why do you do that? Because you're a grown ass man. Off
That's
top.
facts.
Go ahead, cuz.
I'm just saying that I'm very, very aware of a lot of things. I don't even know no Top Cat. I don't know. I don't even watch him. I don't know who the hell he is. I don't know no Top Cat. I don't know all of these people. Sister Bethany. I don't know these people. Now I'm down with my brother Real Rap because they affected my brother Real Rap in a negative way. I support him, even though I don't know these people. I support my brother. Now, if he's hurting, I'm going to support him and uplift him. I do the best I can to try to separate myself. I am a person who tries to bring our nation together, not trying to divide our nation. So when you hear me, I always said that the opinions that is running on my in my chat does not reflect the views of Peanut Nola 504. So I'll leave it
I
like
follow
that.
you. No. Look, check this out, Chief Peanut. I get everything you saying. You know what I'm saying? And you're 110% right, and then some. The thing is that my butt don't hurt because real rap mad at so-called top rats. That's not hurting me. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's all said and done, can I have some knowledge?
Rainstorm, rainstorm.
Go ahead, cuz. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not mad at top rats. I'm from Louisiana. You the second person today I had to tell that. I had to tell somebody from New York that this morning. Nigga, I'm from Louisiana. And nigga, I shoot dead bodies. That's how I get off. It's called being petty. And I'm petty wop. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what?
That's it.
Real rap. I want to say this,
Cause hold
man.
on, but hold on.
Hold on,
I
real
wasn't
quick,
done with
real
my
quick.
point.
I swear before all living God, I will. You got the floor. What I'm
All right.
saying is, when you say what you're saying, I don't have to agree with that. That's you and that
I
man
said
stuff.
that. I said
Okay,
that
go
5
ahead. Go
times.
ahead, cuz. Go ahead, cuz. Go ahead.
I said that I agree with you. I said that I agreed on 1 point and I disagreed on 2 points. The 1 point is none of nobody's business, but I said there's context to every story, and that's the problem. Unfortunately, Rainstorm, you don't listen, and I'm not afraid to correct nobody, and y'all better not be afraid to correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, like Annette B, I love the God Annette B. I've been calling Annette B for 7 months, texting her. She will not return my phone calls. I know she got things going on. That's why I don't judge her. But I asked the woman earlier today, "What's going on? Like, why? Why do you do that?" And now I see the woman in the chat. That's what I'm talking about, man. Don't come at me with no fucking fake love, because I will expose your ass. Now I don't know if you got something going on, but if it's a problem, since you had gave me your number, if it's a problem for me to check up on my God, somebody that is from my hometown, if it's a problem, then I will no further contact you. I will stay. I'll remove myself. I don't want no fake love around me. That's how I end up being in the position that I was in. That's how I end up having to go and check in into a mental facility at one time, because I had all that trapped in, and I had a whole bunch of fake ass people around me that I was taking care of, supporting. I had niggas living in my house. Hey man, you gotta go on mute when you come up here, bro. It's all kind of feedback. So I address shit to people's face. I don't talk about you behind your back. I would not talk about no woman or no man behind their back. I address it because the truth must come out. Period. The truth must come out. You cannot withhold the truth. You can't damp it. You can't stop it. That's why we will be triumphant. We will have our victory lap. But you're going to prolong it if you don't come together for real. Don't take my number and don't call me for 7 months. I'm going through all kind of shit. I'm cutting everybody off. That's what I do, because I don't like that fake shit, man. Now, if it's certain situations, I can understand. That's why I want to have the conversation. I was always taught from a young child, conversation rules the nation. That's why I tell y'all, get each other's numbers, man. Don't come up here being one way on YouTube and you a whole nother person on in the real world. That's known as a hypocrite, and that's known as being fake. In Louisiana, people, especially South Louisiana, because we don't look, I don't want to disrespect nobody that's from the north, but I just rock with my southern people more. You know what I'm saying? And that's where all the flavor at. You know what I'm saying? When you cooking a pot of gumbo, all the flavor at the bottom of the pot, and it's the dark meat. You heard? And I don't even eat meat like that. I don't even eat meat. I'm a vegan. But all the dark meat and all the flavor go to the bottom of the pot. So that mean we're a little different. That mean we hit different. We're a little different from Louisiana. So you niggas can be in your feelings. You could disagree. That's fine. I'm not saying that I got a problem with that nigga. I hate that nigga. I want y'all to stop watching that nigga. That's not what it's about. I said, let's challenge him. I said from the beginning, let's keep it about the information. I'm going to just, you know what I'm saying, talk a little shit because that's what we do as Aborigine. It's not just a New Orleans thing. That's what we do as Aborigine, dog. I could show you videos right now, dog, of people in Palenque, Colombia. And if I turn the music off, you would think you was watching a second line in New Orleans. Can't tell the difference. You niggas don't know nothing. You niggas don't listen.
Real rap. I get you, cuz. What I'm saying is we got folks that's coming in that don't know nothing about none of that. They're sitting there going, how do I get my genealogy? How do I like Brother Peanut say, how do I do all these things and get my stuff together? What I'm saying to yourself is that I get you. And I can get, man, I get damn near everybody. But when you got somebody that you saying like, subscribe, and this is that, and they come in going, what the fuck is these niggas on? And they hear all this arguing, or I don't like this nigga because of that. They have no clue. They have no. We do.
You keep
We've
doing
been.
it. See, that's why I got to cut you off. I don't
Go
want to
ahead.
cut you off, but you
Go
keep
ahead. Go
doing it.
ahead. Go ahead.
This is why he don't like this nigga, bro. I never said I don't like Top Cats, bro. Just
I'm
because
not
hold
saying
on,
you didn't.
hold on.
I'm
You
just
just
saying.
said it though.
Go ahead, cuz.
I told that man I had love for him, and that never goes away. When I said, because he does have some good points. He's charismatic. He's
Okay.
from the South, and he's got lineage in my town. We're from the same town.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
So
ahead.
just because you hear somebody chastising does not mean it's not out of love. That is love. Because I want him to come back to the indigenous and stop being a whole ass nigga. Indigenous
But
America.
no, 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 no. No, not
No,
no,
you're
no.
not. There's no, 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 no.
No,
If
no,
you
there's
agree,
a,
then there's no.
I get you. Before you even go there, what I'm saying is when you got cats going, can you please subscribe? You know, yada yada yada, right? They don't know that. They have no clue. All they know is you got one cat over here that's kicking ass, and you got one cat over here. Now they might have a problem, whatever the fuck going on, right? What I'm saying is when you if I put it like this, hey, I need my daughter, my son, they all grown now, right? I go, hey, check these cats out. They cool. Real rap cool, peanut cool, top cat cool. We can go on and on. All I heard was arguing. He don't like him, he don't like her, and da da da. That's fucked up. Because you got people sitting here saying, please subscribe to my channel, you know, whatever, whatever. I'm telling you, they're gonna go, fuck that, I'm gonna go back to church. That's what they're going to do. Off top. You can't stop it.
Yeah, and then
Let
we're
me say,
and guess what? Guess what, Rainstorm?
Let me
Go
You
say one
end
ahead.
up
thing.
becoming you
Peanut,
end up being like some Sonetti in their battles because that's
peanut.
what they're doing right now.
Thank
That's
you,
facts.
Chief
That's facts.
Peanut. Thank
That's
you.
facts, peanut.
That's
That's facts.
all I'm saying.
Hey,
It's
look, let
nothing
me say
against
one thing.
y'all
No, no,
cats.
no, no, no. You're not
It
saying
has
facts,
nothing to do
Rainstorm.
with that. But go ahead. Go
Rainstorm.
ahead, real
Yeah,
rap.
I disagree with you, Rainstorm, but I agree with my
Oh,
brother,
okay.
Peanut.
Mhm.
Say it again, Peanut. Just, just
The
what you
whole
said.
the whole point what I'm making is shots fired in all kinds of ways. And
Right. Hey, look. Right.
if you see what's going on in the African American community. I'm calling them the African American community, the Pan African American community. Look like we're going into that direction.
No, no, we're not. Because after look, I got about 2 or 3 more lives to do on YouTube, and I'm retiring. The Real Rap channel will be dead. I don't give a fuck about none of them subscribers.
I
If
don't
if you
think I
fuck
don't think I don't
if you
think you
fuck with me,
should. I think that you have so
no.
much
What I'm talking
information.
I
about,
don't either. I
no.
don't either.
I'm
I don't
I'm
either.
I'm talking about going live. I said that's why I said the Real Rap show.
That's what
Cause
we
I'm not
talking
nobody.
about, though.
I'm
Real
not
rap.
nobody's nigga. I can still drop videos. I'm not doing lives no more. I'm done. Cause I'm done arguing with niggas. See, if you would let me talk, that's a prime example of when you need to let me talk. Cause I let y'all talk, and I will
We
let y'all
let you.
talk as much as y'all want.
We saying go ahead and ride. We not
All
saying we
right.
not
Well, let
cutting
me
you
ride.
off. But
Well,
go
let me ride.
ahead.
Well, let me ride. Well, let me ride.
Hey, I ain't gonna let you ride yet. I want to tell you one thing. I give half of my show to you, brother. Don't ever say I don't let you ride. I make sure that my brother ride.
Truckers the
That's
truckers.
that's an insult to me, brother, because I make sure that it's never about just me. I make sure that my brother Real Rap is always rapping. Don't do that to me, bro.
He
And
did
like
say that shit.
you got the same thing on my platform. You already know that. We just talked about this. So if we just talked about this, that means I'm already in the mindset of knowing what you just said because I said it
That's
to you
why.
first.
That's why I leave off because I back out to give. I love to hear you talk, my brother. I love to
I love
see
hearing you.
you teach. I love to
I
see
love
it.
you, bro. I love
Don't
hearing
get the
you,
wrong
dog.
perception out of me because of this bullshit.
But look, Rainstorm said something that was important before I go into where I disagree on that church point. I disagree on the church point, and I'm gonna tell you why. I just need to write it down. See, that's what I do. I write shit down. If y'all don't believe me, I tell y'all all the
Nigga,
time.
I know you, nigga. You gonna write it down,
Good,
cuz. Go ahead.
my dude. All right. So the church point, I'm gonna get to that second. So I'm gonna write that down second. I'm gonna do the genealogy first because that is the most important, and I agree with that. Genealogy is the most important, and they're not pushing that. How are you gonna do genealogy in Europe if all your grandparents and their grandparents are from here, and you can prove it? I'm gonna do this build another time, man, because they saying Janice is live, so I know they want to go support the God, and but I'm gonna say this before we get out of here on the church point. I'm gonna finish my genealogy point. Um, how are you going to say that you're European and American? No shit. People came here and they did breed, and it wasn't breeding, it was raping. Because when you know real history, which I know you do, Rainstorm, it's not an attack to you, it's just speaking in general. But when you know real history, you understand that the first Europeans were so-called black and they were Moors. They were known as Moors. But Moor can be interchangeable for the white or the black man. And I showed that the other day. And that's what he's pushing. And he's not showing that. And he's bastardizing a lot of people's minds. And that does have something to do with me. And it's not personal. It's about getting the people back on track with the American Aborigine history. Who gives a fuck about European history? We didn't even speak that language. That's not our language. Go ahead, brother.
No. I go ahead. You float on. I mean, real rap.
No, it's just got an echo. Like when you take it off of mute, it's got an echo. That's why I stopped talking.
Am I still echoing now?
No, only when you take it off of mute.
Oh, okay. I want to say this though,
Go ahead.
man. Y'all be on point, and the average Negro or nigger that we see every day in the streets. I've been like you a truck driver, like you said before, and my brother Peanut, Chief Peanut, same thing. It's hard to talk to our people and say it right off top because you're gonna spook them. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? because it's something new to them. And I'm telling you, I drove for 15 years. I just got tired. I don't want to drive no more, right? That's just me. You, brother Peanut, y'all still out there moving the highways. My point is that you have to come in a certain sense of, not you literally. I'm just saying in general sense. I gotta talk to this person like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's like if I come across too hard, and by the way, brother Real Rap, you come across like I used to do way back in the day. Like, why are you talking to me that way? I'm not talking to you, cuz I'm talking to you. But blah, blah, blah. I'm getting tongue twisted. The
I know
way
what you
you
want to
come,
say. You're
it's
not
one of
talking to
those.
the earth body.
Yeah,
You talking to the stardust. You
yeah,
talking to the
but
spirit.
yeah, but when you're talking to the ones that's still asleep and you're 110% right, it's like, what the fuck is this dude on? Nigga, I'm about, okay, let me say this real quick for everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat. When DMX said in Belly, he said, fuck a book. He said, nigga, your shorties can't eat no books. He said, you got to get money. He said, man, I ain't talking about, and they went on and on and on. The same shit is happening right now. If you tell me, or not me, but literally, but niggas don't want to hear that. How can I get money? Fuck what you talking about. How can I take care of my light bill, candle
Let's do a
bill?
bill. Hey, let's do
Go
a
ahead,
bill.
cuz.
Yeah,
Let's do a
we
bill.
have to
I'm
come
glad.
back
Let's
on
do
and do a bill again. And I
no,
want
let's do
y'all
it right now.
guys back on here again. I'm
Peanut,
gonna close this
peanut.
thing.
No, let's do it right now. Cause he just
No,
made a
we can't
point.
do a bill
No,
now because
no, cause
I got
we
my
gonna
wife
go on
calling
what
me
you call
like
them
crazy.
channel.
Bro, you
Y'all can
can't
move it
leave.
over to your channel.
No, I don't have no more hours. I'm out of hours, man. I just want
Damn.
to make one point.
Well, let's float over to the other cats that's kicking ass right now. Then how about that?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do it like that. Dude.
Let's do it that
That,
way, cuz.
All right,
that.
all right.
All
That's a
right.
good
And
idea.
listen. Real Rap, you call me, you get a chance. You know
All
damn
right.
well who I am. Okay?
And look, let me address that because I wrote that down too. Number one, I'm passionate. Number one, I know when I'm going off, and I know what I'm saying,
Always
and I
have.
know, and I always tell people you can't worry about the word. You have to go off the energy. If I say, man, we just talk. Look, matter of fact, ask 504 brother. He'll tell you I ain't lying. I asked, hey, bro, for real, why y'all call each other bitch in New Orleans? He said, well, brother, it's not so much the word, it's the energy. And when you be like, oh, bitch, stop playing, you know, oh, man, shut your ass up. It's not hard. It's the energy. Now when you say, man, shut your bitch ass up, if I come smack life out you.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's what you're saying.
Facts. And I meant no harm by anything that you may have taken out of context. I on
I
this
don't run
planet
in
with
my feelings.
me either. That's why I tell you I love you. Hey,
I agree with
I ain't
Chief
Drake.
Nola.
I ain't Drake. I ain't in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Man,
Because
real rap.
emotions.
I don't
Hold on. And you know why? You know why though? My last point. You know why?
go ahead, cuz.
Because emotions stop you from being logical. Emotions stop you from being logical, man. You can't think logically if you're emotional. That's why I say I have no beef with the man on a personal level. I don't want to fight the man. I don't want to bring harm to his family. None of that. But one thing I wanted to say is you can't make statements and not be challenged. It's not right to the people because it's all about the children. We can have these conversations as adults. We have conversations as adults to gain knowledge to pass down to our children. That's why the woman is so important, because she has the umbilical cord. Through her umbilical cord, she shares information to the child, to her star seed. The star, that's why you have that explosion.
Hey,
I'm not real deep. Go
tell
ahead.
us something we don't know. We
Okay,
already know
y'all.
that.
I'm about to close this thing. I want to
Okay.
thank everybody
You know
once
it, but you got
again
to be reminded.
for
You got to be
showing up
reminded. You got to be
and
reminded.
showing out. I'm about to be out of here. Peace and blessings to everybody. Love all you guys on the panel. Thank you guys for making this channel what it is. You heard me?